Fuck, I'm here. Give me a sec. There was a fucking spider on my headphones. Jesus. All right, I'm good. Oh, fuck. Yeah. All right, here we go. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I'm here. There we go. Hi. There was a fucking spider on my headphones. Okay, that's fine. I had them on my head. Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm good. I just had to... Yeah, no. Where was the spider catcher? Where was the club spider catcher? Oh, God. Oh, there was what? Oh, it was near my face. Oh, God. Oh God, there was one near, it was near my face, it was on my headphones and I didn't realize when I put them on and it was like next to my face. Oh God, I swatted and it was there. It was trying to get in my hair. Oh God. Oh God. Oh fuck. Wait a minute. That was Darwin. Thank you for the Bushiba. We love Bushiba in these parts. We love Bushiba. Oh my days. Oh, near your face, burn the headphones. They're my only headphones. Oh God. Oh God, never again. What the fuck was that? That was crashing in through the roof. Oh my goodness gracious, right? Oh gosh. Oh goodness gracious me. All right, let me put up my go live tweet, right? Here we go. Oh my days. Oh goodness gracious me. Oh my God. Head pats for the Incubus. The Incubus had to deal with trauma. What the fuck? Oh my days. Okay, I'm here. I'm good. We are back. Where's my coffee? Okay. Fucking hell. Oh, I hate those things. It was near my face. Oh God. There. How big was it? I don't know. I just instinctively flailed. It's gone, but like, oh my God. Sitting on your head, it should have been me. Right. It was like on my, it was on my headphones, on my ear bit. It was like next to my face. 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻, thank you for the sofa. Sitting on your head, it should have been me. Right, the only thing that belongs on my head is jellies. Right, jellies are the only entity that should be allowed to be on my head. Nothing else, okay? Nothing, no. No, you know what? We can add a netherling to my head. Let's see if we can add a netherling to my head. We can add one here. Here we go. Here we go. We can have one here. Just there. How's that? We can have one on my head. We can put it like a little higher up so it's like peeking over. There we go. That's good, right? That's good. Okay. That'll work. I can live with this. Okay. Let me scooch down a little bit so you can see. There we go. See, we can have a little jelly on my head. Oh, goodness gracious me. There we go. We can have a small jelly sat up on my head, just being like, oh, look, it's Incubus. Which one of you is that? Which one of you is sat on my head? Make us your helmet. Good enough. He's small, right? He fits just between my horns. See? Look at this one. Fits like just there. Oh, goodness. Me. Me. Oh, let me have a little sip of my coffee quickly. That shook me. Oh, my days. Where the fuck did that come from? It must have come from, like, when I went outside. Oh, my God. Maybe it got on my jacket, but maybe it climbed from like my jacket up to my, oh, I don't want to know. Oh, we need spider catchers in rotation. We need more of them. Fuck. Oh, goodness. Right. How many netherling assets do you have? I mean, I've got like, how many do I have? Let me count. I'll count for you. Like in total, let me check how many we got in total. We've got, these are just the ones that I have right now. There are more out there, but we've got just jellies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, where there's more. I know there's more. 8. We have 8 including variations. So tee hee hee. We have 8 for variations. We also have where is it? Where is the one that floats next to me? Where is it? Get over here. Get over. You know what? I want more jellies. More jellies next to me. I'm in the mood for more jellies. Give me more. We got this one over here, which like it can go whoop just here. Right? We got this one. See? See, and this one also talks like me as well, so it mimics. And what else have we got? We could get another one. We can get another one in while we get the chance. Let me see. We could get. I think what we'll do is we can. Oh, make that 9. Make that 9. I've got the jelly hand, which is covered in netherlings as well. We got that one. We got the booba one as well, which like it spends its time hanging from me. So we could get this one here as well. So we could have like there we go. Oh, hey, that works, right? That works. We can shuffle it down a little bit. Just yeah. There we go. Perfect. 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 It's hanging onto my little floof. Perfect. This is the dream. This is the fucking dream, right? Covered in jellies. Covered in jellies. This is what it looks like when like I get a cat attacked by jellies. This is a physical display of me getting attacked by jellies. You see? They can be like over there doing their thing and just doing their thing. 2 jellies fighting for who's going to sit on top. The one at the very top of my head shoved the other one. That's there you go. Don't let go. I'm having cuteness aggression. I know. Who'd have thunk it? Oh, the one, hey, hope your bangs is cute. Why, thank you. I like to live with a large amount of jellies near me at any given time, right? I think this guy likes netherlings. Crazy. Who'd have thought that? Who'd have thought that? It's a Mufasa and Scar situation up there. It's true. It's like, yo, long live the king. No. Well, I hope you enjoy. All right, look at that. Right. I might just keep like most of these jellies on me. I might get rid of the one behind me for the stream, but like I might keep the one on my head for this because we'll keep the one on the head and we'll keep the one hanging off as well because it's kind of cute, you know. The more jellies, the merrier. I want to dangle from your wing. I mean, maybe the wing moves a lot though, so like you wouldn't have too stable a handhold. Let me see if I can get you there. Let me see. We'll call this investigative. We'll grab another jelly. And we'll see if we can make this with one dangling from my wing as well, because that might be fun. Wait, now I'm having a little bit too much fun with this. Let's go. All right, you can go here. And I think this bit here would be good for you to hide. There we go. Perfect. We got one dangling off of the wing right here. There we go. It kind of works as well because there's like some physics on some of these, so it looks really cute. It looks really cool. There we go. Average Zander jelly interaction, right? Lee. This is how I want to be. I want to be covered in netherlings. I want to spend my life covered in netherlings like this. It's why you're always in my pockets. Jelly pile. Wait. But it's not going to work if I do this and make my wing fold away. Because then you're just hanging on the fucking air. You're floating. This is so insanely cute. I'm gonna die. This is what happens when the jellies jump me. This is what happens when you guys start like start doing your fucking sniping and kicking and shit like that. It's just like, oh yeah, let's just all pile on the Incubus, all right? There'll be enough. If we pile enough jellies on him, it'll calm him down, right? If we just have enough jellies holding him down, then he can't escape, you know? We would hover if you take it away and pout till you give it back. True. This will happen one Tuesday. One Tuesday this will happen. I'll just sit there like, how could you? I see. I'm not happy about this, jellies. I demand my freedom. I demand my freedom this instant. I demand my freedom. Free me. Free me or else. Free me. Free me from my jelly prison. No, you don't. No, you don't. The Incubus is our territory. The Incubus is our territory. We're claiming what's ours. Exactly. It's right behind me, isn't it? You don't want to be freed. We all know it. True. Demand's unreasonable. Pile on more. If he can demand there aren't enough jellies in the pile yet. Just stack them up. Just stack a whole bunch up. Nah, aren't you right where you want to be in a sheep pile? True. This is my happy place. My happy place is surrounded by jellies being like, I love this. This is the way to be. He says he's not happy, but the big bright Netherling says otherwise, since I know the colors. And you... Hush. No. See? In fact, there. See? You don't know the colors. There. See? I'm very sad about this information. Big scary demon anti-hero who was going to kill everyone in lore, by the way. I would like to say anti-villain, by the way. I would like to say sympathetic villain. Ready to eliminate everyone, but also, like, tee-hee. Listen. I just want to take over the world. What's the problem with that? I just want to take over the world and give it to my Netherlings. I don't see the issue. Do you see the issue? Do you see the issue? You think that makes this better? Much better, in fact. Much better. Goodness. Okay, yeah, no, this is a happy place. Oh, goodness. Look at that. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna bite you. I'm gonna bite you. Oh goodness, he can change color all he wants. We can see the tail. No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. No, see, no. See, slow tail. Slow tail. See? Yeah. Go find it cute. What you're seeing is a physical. What you're seeing is a visual of when the jellies decide to attack. That's what you guys do. This is what it looks like when you guys finally decide to attack me, and it just turns into like half of you hanging on my head and my wings, and me just walking around being like, okay. You win. I can't carry you anymore. It's too late, Incubus. You're trapped in jelly prison. Oh, God, I love this silly Incubus. Good. Good. Love my jellies too. You know the one behind me. He keeps copying me. You know what? Get this guy out of here. Get this goober out of here. Get out of here. Go on. Enough out of you. You're gone. See? Gone. In fact, get the nether plush out of here as well. I got something else that I want to put on. I know. Nether plushy gone, but also, right? Yeah. There we go. Doa, thank you for the super. Banging on the desk. He's so adorable. Yeah. There we go. That's better. That's more representative of a regular jelly attack. That's it. Did you know? One Incubus every year is attacked by jellies. Multiple times. Only you can stop this. Only you can stop this. Dial 555 something. Dial 666 help an Incubus and pledge your support. Your support can go a long way to preventing the victim of a jelly attack every year. Or you'll encourage it, one or the other. Stop us or join us. Oh, goodness. See. You forgot the horns? I don't have any assets for the horns, okay? I've got some mistletoe that goes between, and I've got a hammock and everything, but I don't have any assets, like, specifically for the horns, all right? So you guys have to live with this. Why would we stop? Why would we stop this? We'd rather encourage it. Okay, but look at the ones hanging on my arm. Look at those. Look at the. They're just like hanging and chewing and being like, and we're asleep. And we're asleep. Some are getting cozy, some are doing the thing. And Lucifer, thank you very much for the super. So cute, Key Smash. My two favorite people together. The Jellies and Zander Netherbrand. I know. Is this like stepping on a jellyfish? No, they're just squidgy. They're just squishy and they bite. But they got squishy little teeth, so, you know. Well, they've got proper little teeth. They chew through everything. But, like, they don't bite me hard. They bite me cutely, I guess. They bite me in a demure way, all right? Cutie patootie. No, look at this. If we're going to be cozy, then, like, this is the way the jellies are cozy. Hanging off of my head and, like, trying to bite me. Oh goodness, it's like the one, you see the one pulling itself over my shoulder? I always have that one there, but like, you know, like it's doing its thing. I should turn up to like one of those like fan events like this. That would be really cute. Oh goodness. Look, little love bites. Exactly. They're like Incubus. It's like chewing gum, you know? You don't bite into it with all your strength, but they just like lightly chew it. Yes, you should. Yeah. One time I'll turn up to like a con or something just covered in jellies and I'll be like, hey, it's me. That's going to be how I turn up to the next Anime Impulse. That's not me confirming going to Anime Impulse. No one said shit about that to me. But also, if I have to go back ever, I'll just cover myself in jellies. I'll just be like, hey, it's me. There's been a few more since last time. It started off at 2, but they've multiplied. I've now got 2, 4, 6, 8 on me. I've got 8 jellies on me. I told a babyling the 𝓱𝓸𝓼𝓽s weren't part of the official model and they didn't believe me. No, they're not. They're lovely little assets, you know? And Connie, thank you for the super. Yum yum, father. Nom nom. Oh goodness. Put a jelly swinging from the ring of your choker. I think it has to be the dangly jellies from up here. We've already got 2 of them. We don't need more of them. We got just enough. Sounds like you need more jellies to go on, yeah? Listen, the jelly attack is fine. This is a visual demonstration of the jelly attack. Okay? I've not been attacked yet. Okay? This is how you guys just regularly are. This is what happens when stream ends. As soon as stream ends, I just get piled on by jellies and I go about my business, you know? I reach into my pockets, I pull out a jelly. I'm like, well, how'd you get in there? How'd you get in there? I'm just like, okay, fine. You know, go into my jacket. How'd you get in there? Okay, I've reached into like, I go into my jeans. How'd you get in there? Right? I try searching for my wallet. I'm like, where's my wallet? Start patting down my jeans. You know, I just keep pulling out jellies. Like, you know, like a clown with the scarves. I'm like, what, how did you all fit in there? I thought my jacket was heavy today. I sort of imagine them hanging from the wing, like Link Tails, like little hanging monkey game. Wait, that would be cute. Okay, but like what they're doing is they're like crisscrossing. So there's like one jelly on one side and their tail's linked to one on the other side. And like they're in like pairs. So it's like 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And they're just hanging on to each other on like each side of the wing. I'm like, how'd you guys get out of here? Wait a minute. That's why I have to take the jacket off. If I have the jacket on, then you guys can like slip in, okay? When I take the jacket off, it's like, why is this so heavy? Just like you're in our walls, we're in your pockets. Exactly. I like to think it's like that. And when I go to cook for myself in the evening, I keep opening things like packs of sugar or something like that, or bags of sugar, or like my protein powder. And I'm just finding like jellies inside sleeping because they found somewhere to sleep. And I'm like, how do you work the lid? It's like 3 times your size. How do you get the lid? How do you get the lid? How would you get inside? That just shrugs. Woke up here. It's like, I woke up here. I don't know how I got inside. I just did. Why are you questioning? I ate all your protein. I had to buy more protein yesterday or the day before. Whichever day I went to the store. I think it was the day before yesterday. I had to get new ones because I ran out of all of my old strawberry protein. So I got more. But like, honestly, I'm kind of ready for this like cut to end. I'm really ready to like come off my cut and start putting on muscle again. Because like, not gonna lie, it's good. I'm ready to start eating more sizable food. I'm ready. I'm ready to start chomping. which is so weird because I was looking at my little I was looking at my little like my charts and stuff like that for everything, because I got this app that like tracks everything for me, and I'm like, wait a minute, did I lose body fat after eating a whole pizza by myself when Netherbrand was here? Oh my god, I did. What the fuck? I was like, wait a minute, that was a whole pizza. Wait a hot second. Cookie dough flavored yum. Nah, I gone for strawberry this time. Mukbang stream when? I feel like mukbang stream, I've thought about it. I've thought about just like an eating stream or like a dinner stream, right? And like, you know, I thought about it, but then I'm like, you'll just see my hands and me eating. It's just me doing a hand cam of me eating. And I'm like, you're not really getting too much out of that. You're just seeing me eat the food. Or like, you're just seeing me like do the thing, you know? And me being like, this is good. Yum. Yum. Food ASMR stream. Here's a giant plate of pasta. Now watch me eat it. Now watch me eat it with just my hands. What would you make us for dinner? Ooh, like, depends. Is this like a regular dinner or like a romantic dinner? Because like, I have a thing for both. If it was just like a regular dinner, like, okay, regular dinner or a romantic dinner. If it was like a regular one, then like, I'd probably go with what I normally make myself. So I'd probably get some chicken. Then I'd like dust it with herbs. Probably like, you know, rosemary, thyme, maybe like a little bit of oregano. Put that in there. Then what I do is I'd get like a little bit of lemon juice on top of that as well. So I'd squeeze some lemon juice onto it, put it in the oven, you know, bake it in the oven for a little while. Like with a slice of lemon on top. Have that there in the oven for like 45 minutes, give or take. Just kind of like slow cooking. I like to do it at a low heat for like a long period of time because I think it just turns out softer. And like, you know, juicier. So I'd go with like that. And then what I would do is after kind of like, I don't know, well, if we were going for like a side. So what I probably do is I would probably like, I've gone with chicken. So I'm thinking, I don't want to go with like something too heavy. So then I'd probably just go with like some mashed potatoes, put a little bit of cream in there. Again, put in some chive or something like that. A little bit of butter, a little bit of cream. Whip that up reasonably quick, have that go together, and then just put some like steamed veggies to one side, probably like broccoli, peas, that sort of thing. That'll be like regular dinner. If I was going fancy dinner, then it's got to be, and like I'm trying to woo you, then it's got to be me doing steak, because I do steak like no one else's business. And then it would just be regular, like, what can I say? It'll probably be garlic butter in the pan, probably put the pan on high, quick, like 30 seconds on either side just to seal it, leave it to rest for a second, then turn the pan down to a medium heat or maybe medium high, slow cook from there, or kind of go 2 minutes each side. Again, I might go with like pasta. I might like whip up some pasta with like a little bit of pesto to like one side as well, like, so that way it's good. And then again, just steamed veggies. Steamed veggies are always good, you know? Or I might go with like some sweet potato or something like that. Sweet potato is always good. Sweet potato is nice. Or I've been wanting to try one of those Japanese potatoes. You know the ones? The like the like kind of purple potatoes from Japan. I've been wanting to like get one of them because apparently they're like really good and they taste like eating candy. So like one of those. How much garlic is enough garlic? In the words of the old Jamaican lady that taught me how to cook, if you can't see the seasoning, then how are you going to taste it, you fool boy? That's my opinion. If you can't see the seasoning, then how are you supposed to taste it, you fool boy? That's what I was taught when it came to like seasoning food, right? Ube potatoes. Those. Old Jamaican lady is correct. Exactly. Perks of living in London, right? Perks of living in London. You're able to just hang out and just do your thing. Have you heard of the recipe Marry Me Chicken? It's really delicious. No, I have not, but I might have to look it up. If it's good enough to be marriage material, right? I love the law that you learn cooking from a Jamaican lady. Yeah, right, white boy. Yeah, I used to have a friend who whose family was Jamaican, and we used to be really good friends, so he'd invite me to stay around his house during the summer. And like the old lady that that lived in his house, that everyone just colloquially referred to as auntie repeatedly, just was like, I'm going to teach you boys how to cook one day. And she was like, she just dragged us both into the kitchen and proceeded to tell us everything that we did wrong as we did it, and cuff us around the back of the head as we proceeded to cook. So so it's great. It's great. That's like law. That's actual fucking law. It was like in Camden, and it was great. I just sat there and proceeded to be like yelled at. Yes, that is indeed auntie. That is indeed auntie. It feels so weird when I say it. Like it feels weird because I'm like, that sounds like a fucking stereotype, but it's true. I swear to God. She was just auntie. She said, "Get in the kitchen. I'm teaching you how to cook. Stop playing the WWE game. Get in there now." And I'm like, okay, we're not gonna disagree. And she just proceeded to be like, "This is how you do it. No, don't do that, you fool boy. Don't do that. This is how you season your food. Don't just take a little bit and pinch. Go like pow," and just grabs a handful and just throws it. Go like pow. So you good. I'm like, she's like, go like pow. She grabs a handful of seasoning, go pow, and just throw the handful in. If you can't see it, you can't taste it. And I'm like, all right, you fool boy. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, that's how they are. Right? I'm like, this is a great situation. I love this. Oh goodness. She's like, you're good, bro. Go pow. Exactly. She's like, don't do a little bit like Caesar. Go like pow. And she just grabs a handful. I can't even remember what it was. Maybe it was like cumin or some shit. All I remember is that the powder was fucking brown. And she just like grabbed a handful out of a bag and just went pow straight in the fucking dish. And I'm like, bam, bam, just bam. Just throw it. If you can't see it enough to throw it, then you're not going to taste it. If you can't see it, you won't taste it. That's what she told me over and over again. Don't do a little bit. Bam. Pow. So, yeah. That was how I learned how to cook and season. Because like I know, because I think maybe it's like a British thing or something like that, or maybe it's like a modern thing. But like parents don't really take their kids into the kitchen and like teach them how to cook a bunch these days, Or maybe it's because of the fact that I'm from the underworld and I'm used to having everything done by a legion of servants. But like, measurements with the eyes. Exactly. And you guys said that during my baking stream, I couldn't measure stuff by eye. You guys were like, okay, everyone was like, oh, you don't measure that by, don't add flour after it's already been mixed, Zanny. Oh, don't eyeball the food, okay? I've been eyeballing the food since I was a young'un. I've been eyeballing the mix for food ever since I was a little nether whelp, all right? Cooking and baking is different. Yeah, but I'm great at both, so... But baking is a science, Zanny. Okay, baking is an art. Baking is a precise thing. Cooking is fuck it, we ball. Okay, you guys keep saying that, like, baking is a science, right? However, if it was a science, why did I succeed? Yeah, see. If it was a science, then how did I succeed doing a totally non-scientific method? Yeah? How? Black magic? Baking and brewing is alchemy? There, sit. For you, that's magic. Your luck is unfair. You're an insanely lucky bastard, and we hate you. How did I get it right, though? Like, every single baking stream. What, like 4 baking streams? And, like, every single one has come out right and been good to eat and tasty? Yeah? You're a wizard, Zanny. You can throw anything in when cooking, but baking's more stressful. Damn, he's right. Exactly. You know what? I don't think baking's a science. I think it's a craft. I think it's an art. Okay? It's there. It's fake news. You had a secret baker in the back. You caught me. Netherfriend was lurking the whole time doing the baking for me. Black magic and luck was on your side. Good. You know what? I'm down for the black magic and luck. Black magic and luck. That's all I need. All I need is black magic and luck. I'm an incubus. I'm kind of inherently lucky. That's the way it works, okay? You just sort of do your thing, and then suddenly magic luck happens, right? The before and after is actually insane. Yeah. You're baking like that mouse that kept messing. And Vintage Lunatic, thank you for the sub. Thank you very, very much. I remember when I started cooking, my mother told me that you don't measure. You just throw things in, and then when her mom messed things up, she'd just throw it out the back door and start again. That sounds like my grandmother. Okay, so I've said this before, actually, Vintage. I have a book of, like, my grandmother's mother. So it's about 100 years old. I have a book of old recipes from, like, the turn of the 19th century, give or take, right? So it was my grandmother's mother's recipe book, and I actually got it. I stole it from my grandmother's house, and she died, but, like, I didn't want, listen, she passed away, and, like, I didn't want my like, what would they be? I didn't want my aunts to get it or my in-laws to get it. So, like, I was like, fuck it, I'm stealing this, and I stole it, and I've got this, like, 100-year-old cookbook with, like, lots and lots of recipes inside, but, like, it goes all the way to, like, the turn of the century, right? So, like, there's a thing for, like, water pie in there. So there's, like, oh, this is how you make water pie in there, or, like, from, like, the 1910s or the 1930s or something. And, like, there's one for, like, oh, this is how you make a pie out of, like, the spare sinew meat from, like, from cans of Spam. And then there's, like, stuff from the 1970s where it's like, this is how you make a Jell-O loaf. And I'm like, oh, this is all stuff that I'm never going to cook, right? It's actually crazy cool. I'm glad you like it. But yeah, no, it's like a little relic. It's a relic, and I hold on to it. And Mother Brand knows I have it, but, like, it's good. Water pie is Great Depression type shit, chat. Yeah, there's, like, Great Depression there's Great Depression and, like, World War II recipes in there and shit like that, right? So it's there. This is such a harsh reminder that you're British. That's crazy. That's crazy. Who'd have thought? I thought the accent would have given it away personally, but, you know, who'd have thought it? Also, the underworld is located right next to Great Britain. No one seems surprised when they get David Tennant to play a demon. Everyone assumes the devil is British, by the way. How many times have we seen on TV the demons or the devils being fucking British people, by the way? All right? The entire British film industry is based around them being next to us, okay? Look at Lucifer. Why is he British? It's the middle of fucking LA. There's no reason why he's British. He's just British, you know? He's just there. Boom. Simple, right? Simple, right? Crowley, whatever. Boom. British. Some reason. No fucking reason. Just there, right? Again and again and again and again and again. It's because Britain is located right next to the underworld, right? Britain's located next to the underworld. They're adjacent to each other. All right, I've explained this. It makes sense. Look at everything. I can confirm we're all some sort of demonic entity. Exactly. You're not wrong. You're onto something there, Incubus. Exactly. 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. The more you know. Exactly. Right. But when you think of it, it's difficult to find like demonic things that aren't that they don't get a British actor to play. So yeah, if that just means I'm right. It means I'm correct. There, see, and then the problem is the British people are taking all of our demon jobs in media, and like. And the thing is, when they actually do let someone from the underworld get a job, like me, you know, we got to squeeze in wherever we can. And Matthew, thank you very much for the super. Wait, you're British? I thought you were just sparkling European. Though I'm technically not in the EU. As a Burgerlander, I am obligated to talk smack. Hey, listen. No, that makes sense. I've been around kind of everywhere. I've been wandering. I wandered. As someone who appreciates Burgerland for when he visited Burgerland, okay, Burgerland does have great burgers. I think, like, not even gonna lie, okay, my fucking favorite thing My favorite thing about when I lived in Texas, right? And it wasn't like the food, well, it wasn't the fast food. The fast food was pretty good though. It wasn't Six Flags. It wasn't like any of that. It was the fact that like on the walk back from the gym, I could stop by like a regular convenience store and you could buy like a giant deli sandwich that was like as big as your arm. Like literally from like elbow to wrist, and like be made of like a whole loaf, and you could be like, oh yeah, that's like regular. You just get that off the shelf there, and it's like, oh, it's $5. Boom, look, giant sandwich. I loved the giant sandwiches. I loved the giant deli sandwiches. Oh, I would kill for the. I kind of want to visit 𝓂𝓾𝓻 again, just go 𝓂𝓾𝓻, just so I can get one of those giant deli sandwiches because they were so big and so good, and I was like, yum. Right? That's a typical thing. Yeah, we don't have that. We get like regular slices of bread, American-sized food. Yes, because I kid you not, I was fortunate enough to be living in the US when I was bulking, and like. It was so easy to like bulk while you were there. It was like, oh yeah, let me have a quick meal. Yeah, sure. We were just going out for a healthy favorite thing, going out for a healthy snack. And I'm like, okay, cool. Where are we going? Rainforest Cafe. We're getting chicken and waffles. And I'm like, hell yeah, that's a healthy snack right there. Chicken, waffles, like cider, the cream, boom, perfect. Yep, that's a healthy snack right there. I got my chicken and waffles, right? Ayo, Rainforest Cafe. Rainforest Cafe fucks the time I've been there, right? Me when I always have to be like, wait a minute, am I allowed to say that this place fucks when I was there? Because like the eternal paranoia of being a VTuber, saying you like eating at a place and then that place being involved in controversy you don't know about, right? Like, I swear down, it's the eternal fear of existing on the internet, being like, damn, when I went there, that was weird. Did you know that Rainforest Cafe actually like executed a bajillion people? I'm like, shit, I don't know. When I went there like 5 years ago, it tasted really good. Like, when I went there 5 years ago, I liked the taste. Like, I'm eternally paranoid of saying that, and I'm just being like, oh, you know, I love Rainforest Cafe. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Oh, I missed it. No, that's real. I'm eternally anxious to publicly like say things I enjoy publicly at this point. Right. Like, I want to turn around and be like, when I went to Chick-fil-A, it tasted fucking great. But I haven't been in like years and years and years and years now. And now I'm like, oh, the burgers taste good because they taste of sadness. Okay. I'm like, damn it. I can't give you the pass, guys. I'm sorry. I have to look at it and be like, damn it. You tasted really good. And the air fries were tasted really nice. But I can't give you the pass. I'm sorry. I'm an Incubus. You have to understand. Zanny /𝓂𝓾𝓻 apology went, bruh. I just sit there and be like, I'm sorry. I went there years before it was an issue, and it tasted kind of good. I was a tourist. But like, it's the one time you get to try like food, like I weirdly like trying fast food in like countries that I've never been to before as well. Because if I ever have a reason to go there, I'll try the fast food, right? Because like, hell, it's different. A change is as good as a rest. And like being able to whip out like, oh, like, this is what Taco Bell was like. Okay, Taco Bell, I understand. It's fucking tripe. It's awful. I hate Taco Bell. I went to Taco Bell. I have a friend. I've mentioned Witchy Friend to you before. Witchy Friend, like a little Californian creature who lives by Taco Bell, right? But I tried it one time, and I'm like, the crunch is nice, but why does the meat feel like I'm eating cat food? Why is the meat like shredded cat food? I don't understand. Like, it tastes fine, but the texture feels weird. Makes me mad. I've known it's bad, but that was the only option. So, right? I see why people like it. It's the air fries. It's the fries fried in air. It's good. As American, having fast food abroad is basically seeing how adapting to normal cultural norms breeds innovation, followed by disappointment of the US style. All right. But I love pancakes. I love pancakes. I almost never get to eat pancakes, but like if I'm in the US ever, which like it's been, I want to say about 5 years. It's been about 4 years, 5 years since I was in the US, and like when I was there, I loved the pancakes. The pancakes were really good. Like the pancake, I love pancakes. You guys do pancakes, and waffles are good as well. And like, and it was so good. You should make protein pancakes. I have. Oh, I should break my cut with protein pancakes because like dead ass. Oh, I've got the mix for protein pancakes in my cupboard. I've got them there, and like, I could get some. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Cause like I'm finishing my little cut in like 3 days. So it's like on the Sunday. So probably like on the Monday I'll go grocery shopping. But like, I kid you not, I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll get those like I'll get the chocolate protein powder, chalky protein powder, and I'll mix it with the protein pancakes and protein pancake mix, and then I'll add like some of the protein milk, and then I'll like mix it up, and then I'll like do that, and I'll eat it. I'll be like, right? Yeah. I had fluffy waffles yesterday. I'm thinking that'd be good. IHOP has protein pancakes. I'm yet to. Is there an IHOP in the UK? Let me check this shit. I need to see if there's an international house of pancakes in the UK. I need to know. Wait a minute. Let me look this up. IHOP near UK. Is there an IHOP? IHOP near me? Where's the nearest IHOP? The nearest IHOP from me right now is... I have to travel across the North Atlantic Ocean. The nearest IHOP to me would be in Boston. My nearest IHOP is in Boston. Yay! The nearest one's in Boston. Shit. Well, I tried. I wonder if I can order online. Wait a minute. Let me try and order online. Order online. Can I Uber Eats an IHOP internationally? Wait, we're doing an experiment. Sorry, you've been blocked by IHOP. Well, excuse you, IHOP. I wanted to try and order an IHOP delivery internationally. My bad. Uber Eats across the ocean. Yeah, but I dock the tip if it comes in cold. I'm like, what did you do? This came here cold. How long did you take? Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious me. Wait, Matthew, thank you for the super. That can be right. New York City has some IHOPs and is closer. I think it's because like it came up just a little bit closer because of like the positioning, I think, on the map. I think like because the UK is like a little bit higher up, maybe? I don't know. It only pinged the one in Boston for me. Sorry, Zanny, you're not fancy enough to order food across the sea. I know. Is there an IHOP in Japan? Wait, maybe that'll give me a reason to go back to Japan. Wait a minute. Maybe I won't like cry my eyes out about like getting fucking dragged to do a thing again. Let me see if I can find an IHOP in Japan. There is one in... Wait a minute. That's not an IHOP. That place is called Breakfast and Brunch. Wait, what the fuck? No. How much do they fucking... IHOP Japan. IHOP near Japan. Nope, it's just giving me one place. Nope. Why is the International House of Pancakes just in the US? Massachusetts boldens out to the northeast more. Just a little bit. Just a touch. Seriously. But it's not an International House of Pancakes. It's a National House of Pancakes. It's a cross-national... I want pancakes. on pancakes. International. Don't have him come to New York. I'll be scared as shit. Bruh, me just walking around. Me walking around and just doing Incubus things, right? me doing my thing. The name lies. It does. So what you're saying is there needs to be an IHOP pop-up in the UK. If there was an IHOP pop-up in the UK, I'd so go to it. I so would. Or maybe I'll take a... Or maybe, like, I do want to take a trip to visit my cousin brand. Like, at some point in the next, like, year or so. You know? But, like, I've always found it so difficult. Okay, one thing is, since I started VTubing, it's always been difficult for me to take, like, a week or two off to go visit people. Because of the fact that, like, you know... It's a big commitment, and you know, I don't like leaving you guys for that long. So, you know, it's a thing where if I do want to visit someone, I have to be like, I have to plan around it, you know, and be like, okay, so if I'm going here or here, then I'll try and stream from here or do the thing here, you know, like, don't forget, I'm the Incubus that streamed to you while he was in the hospital. This stupid Incubus streamed to you guys while he was having his heart checked out in the hospital. So that was fun. Bathroom stream when? Bruh. I've already done a stream from my kitchen. When was that? Oh, that was during like summer. I think that was like August, summer, sort of along the time. It was last summer. You did what? Oh my god. Yeah. So every like year or so, I have to go get my heart checked up because I have an arrhythmia. And pretty much whenever I do that, I usually get it done every like year or year and a half, give or take. And like no, I am looking after my health. I have an arrhythmia, so I have to like go do that. But every year or so, I have to go get my heart checked up. And what happens is I usually end up like traveling to like the little like inpatient thing for a while, just to stay in, just to get it checked. It was maintenance. Yeah, it was maintenance, not an emergency. But I go there to get like a full workup of like my heart, how's it doing? How's my heart health doing? Stuff like that. And like, you know, while I was there, they gave me like you get a little room there and everything. And cause it's like a more relaxed, like inpatient thing. So like, I just sort of did that. And I was like, well, what am I going to do all day? I'm just sort of like waiting for like times for tests and shit like that. Like, I'll stream. So I bought all my stuff to stream. I was in like the little hospital, like private room that they had for like me, cause I was sleeping there. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to stream here. They tell you to lay off the coffee and you don't listen. Well, okay, but they say everything's fine, but you drink a lot of coffee. And I'm like, yeah, fine. Yeah, cool. And they're like, yeah, try that. But also they tell me that like everything will be fine if I keep doing weightlifting exercises and I keep doing weight bearing exercises and stuff like that. Because like, so they're like fine with it. Okay. They're like, it's like, okay, in an ideal world, you wouldn't drink coffee, but it's not like I'm slamming like, you know, fucking 6 white monsters, 2 Red Bulls, 14 like 48-hour energies, and then like popping back up, you know? Like, nah, fuck that noise. I'm allowed to do what I want. Listen, my Incu heart, my Incu choice, and it beats in like rhythms. Sweats. I fell asleep on my computer. Generally, what did I wake up to? Well, hi, I'm Zander Netherbrand. I stream cozy games to people. How you doing? How was your sleep? I hope you slept well. I hope it was good. If you fell asleep at your computer, be sure to like be slow when you sit back up straight, because otherwise that's gonna fuck with your neck. All right, if you like, because you'll end up like kind of sleeping and it'll crick your neck a little bit. All right, so just go slow. Also, you might want to turn around if you start getting neck pain or anything like that from that. Just take your hand and what you'll do is you'll feel the back of your neck, kind of where your trapezoids, the kind of back muscles, connect into your neck. Go like there. You'll feel 2 little kind of nodules, one either side of your neck. Just kind of gently massage those, and it'll make sure you don't get any neck pain after you fall asleep for a little bit in front of your computer. I hope that helps. I'm starting to think Zanny affects the dreams of people. That's why they keep waking up here. Teehee. Hey, what can I say? Well, what can I say? People just sometimes show up. Good morning, stranger. Listen, if someone just happens to wake up and YouTube's shunted them into my stream, I might as well give them a little helpful advice to be nice, you know? Like, fuck. What am I meant to do? Interrogate someone on why they're here? Like, nah. I might as well give them some nice advice and be like, hey, sit up slow, okay? Make sure to massage your neck if you've fallen asleep in an awkward position, all right? Don't give yourself a crick in the neck. You'll be okay. Might as well do that. It doesn't hurt to be a helpful stranger. Oh, goodness. And of course, Emmy Serenia as well. Thank you very much for the super. Zaddy! I miss you so much. I didn't like watching your stream slash VOD. I didn't watch your stream slash VOD for a while. I miss your voice. I miss your laugh. I just miss you sobbing on hair. It's 3 a.m. and I decided to go to sleep with your stream on. Hey, I'm a sleepy little guy, all right? I'm a sleepy little guy. I'm more than happy to keep you company as you fall asleep. So get comfy and cozy, pull those blankets up, and get somewhere where you can just chill out. We're going to be doing some cozy tiny Glade soon, so I hope that you enjoy, right? Real, you do be affecting dreams. I hear you when I'm sleeping during stream. Perfect. Wonderful. All right, let's go. Oh, goodness gracious me. Another jelly to the horde. Maybe. You never know. Like, I like to think that you guys just kidnap people and they wake up in the club and then it's up to them whether they stay or leave. It's like, huh? Where the fuck am I? Where the fuck am I? What happened? Just a bunch of you little jelly folks just sat around being like, nothing. Sleepwalking. Totally. You sleepwalk. Didn't you know? Yeah, you do be a sleep aid. Yeah, tee-hee-hee. Can we talk normal now? Testing. Indeed. You can talk normal, don't worry. YouTube, stop banning English. It's fine. Doors exist on QuickTime events. True. It's like the QuickTime events out of Resident Evil 6, though, where they're like weirdly fast. You wake up looking at jellies in a hot incubus. Tee-hee. I don't know. I'm just a little guy. I'm just a silly little guy. More like hi, new jelly. It's like, wait. I like to think some people like absolutely sprint out of the club doors, shocked though that they've woken up here, just like, what the fuck? Run! But like, it's okay. That one couldn't cope with it here. It's all right. It's all right. It wasn't meant to be. Such is life. I was waiting for you to derail that into monologue into uncharted territory. It happens. You know, what can I say? Besides, that individual was nice about waking up here. It wasn't, you know, sometimes we get the Final Fantasy streams or like the other games that I play on Sundays where someone... I'll be real with you guys. No one weird's come by Sunday for a few weeks now, and it's got me concerned. It feels like a natural order of the universe has been thrown off slightly, if you catch my drift. Like, you get what I mean? Like there's been no weird people coming by on the Sundays, you know? And Nero, thank you for the gifted jelly. Thank you very, very much, darling. Tee-hee-hee. Oh, goodness gracious. No, is streamer drunk? There'll be an influx at some point. Fair. Speaking of eat, this jelly needs to go to bed. I lurk now as I eat. Hey, enjoy. Sleep tight, darling. All right? Whatever we do without our Sunday normies, right? We had a run of like one every Sunday for like all of Cyberpunk. I was looking at my history to see what happens while I was sleeping, and it turns out I was in last time's stream. Oh, fair enough. Well, I hope you like it here and you find it kind of cozy. We play cozy games over here. We play story-driven games. We're doing playthroughs of like The Witcher, but we also do like hella nerdy games as well, whether it's like BattleTech, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. So we kind of go all over the board, whether it's like silly little sleepy building games or like hella nerdy stuff, or sometimes we go like stuff that's a little more story-driven and action-packed. We've played through like all of Cyberpunk 2077 and the expansions. We're currently doing The Witcher 3. Before that, we did all of Telltale's The Walking Dead. So if you like that kind of thing, then maybe you could set your bags down here and get cozy for a while. Either way, up to you. Thank you very much for stopping by, though. And honestly, thank you for being pleasant waking up here as well. Sometimes we get people who wake up here and like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, hey, so you woke up here, right? And Nero, thank you for the 18 months. Tee-hee-hee. Tee-hee-hee. And Red is Bunny Jelly, thank you very much for the snipe as well. Very nice. Welcome aboard, those who have received. Tortilla. I miss when I see Evangelist trying to purify Bunny. That was like ages back when we'd get the people coming here trying to banish the demon out of me. That was great. Loved that. That was some great times. Hell yeah, gifted jelly. Honestly, getting purified was a great one. I love the purify. I have my 3 favorites. We have the one where the person was yelling about purifying me. We have the one about the guy that like was trying to get me to sleep with his wife and was like giving his actual address out during Baldur's Gate. And then we got what was the other one? We got I don't know. Third place is kind of tied. Third place is tied between the guy that woke up during Final Fantasy and started screaming about how much he hates waking up to me, and like at the same time the guy but then again also the guy who was like the guy who was like based Tate Kingdom was like also up there as well, where he was like where he was like, what the fuck? He was like, what the fuck? You're everything that's wrong with this society. And I'm like, hey, I'm just playing a silly little game. That's me doing my thing. I'm just chilling. I remember that. They're classics. And Shadow, I should thank you very much for the sabah, or the gifted jelly, I should say. Thank you for the gifted jelly. Thank you very, very much, darling. And whoever has received, welcome to the Netherbranded. We should have something coming out in the Netherbranded in the not too distant future as well, right? The Baldur's Gate 3 guy should be in first place. Oh, he is in first place. He's firmly in first place. Like, Baldur's Gate 3 guy was iconic. Like, the one with like 4 different accounts that kept coming back, right? He kept coming back to like keep arguing, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing this? What are you doing? But the thing is, all of them were like variations of like true alpha male, ultra sigma bro, something sigma male, and I'm like, you're trying too hard. You're trying too hard. You're trying too hard. Collecting these interactions like trophies, like, yeah, because like, okay, the thing is, when like doing this shit, right? Like, you either turn around, and this is my experience in VTubing, right? And I know this might not be everyone, so it's not universally applied, right? And like, but like, usually it falls into one of two camps, right? And it's either you get like a very loving run for an elongated period of time in VTubing, and kind of you're very loved, you're very beloved, everyone kind of like piles around you and everything like that, and it's just kind of like very much like a lot of people are always kind of on your dick. Or you get the other side where there's like a lot of indifference, and you have to kind of battle a little bit to like build your space, you know? And you have to be a little bit sharper and a little bit feistier in order to do that. And like, I think I had to be a little bit sharper and feistier, and it's why like I kind of turn around, and it's why I'm okay with having like, I guess, negative interactions with people, because like it's kind of a thing where like, hey, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm not discounting your love in the slightest. Like, the Netherlings are my fucking sun and my moon. Like, you guys are there, but it's kind of the thing where if you have to battle to get your space in the first place, then it makes you kind of chunkier. It makes you ready to throw hands. And speaking of people who I'm ready to throw hands with, is that Nayuta Umbridge? Well, hey Nayu, what the fuck? I didn't know you were streaming now. What's up, Nayu? I thought you were streaming tonight. How goes, Nayu? What were you and the Nebbies up to? I didn't know you guys were streaming. What are you guys up to? Right? Wait. I didn't know you guys were doing a thing. Where were you streaming? What were you up to? Wait a minute. We have too many people at this company now. Wait a minute. What was Nayu up to? Hey, Nayu and Nebbies. How goes? What's the deal? Alien invasion? Hey, Nebbies. How goes? You guys ready for Cosmic Desire? Can we eat the Nebbies? I have double. Oh, look at this one taking after his purple senpai. Look at this guy taking after the purple senpai. How goes? What were you guys up to today? I have double. Of course he's doing, because he's doing double. Hey, I hope you're doing wonderful, Nayu. Nayu and the Nebbies, teehee. Right? What were you guys doing? Were you guys up to a thing? What were you doing? Tell me what you were up to, right? DJ Roleplay does that to people? Bruh. Yeah. I was like, nah, this shit's at like fucking 3 a.m. Fuck that noise. That's too late. Double streaming's contagious. I mean, I really like double streaming because it feels like I'm able to like spend the whole day with you. You know, in case you... Hey guys, can you tell I really enjoy double streaming? Can you tell? Can you tell I enjoy it? I don't think you can tell. I don't think you guys can tell I like double streaming. No one can tell, right? No one can tell. And Ramen Mama, thank you for the gifted jelly. Thank you, Ramen Mama. Much love to you. And Red is Bunny Jelly as well. Thank you very, very much for the gifted jelly. Welcome aboard. And of course, thank you for giving such a wonderful, warm welcome to the Nebbies as well. A Goblin Gnome. Goblin? Oh, Goblin Gnome time? What the hell? Nayu, I kid you not, Nayu. I went insane during like last week. Dude, I fucking hunted down my own perms for games this week. I was like, listen, look, I literally walked to the Renaissance and I was like, look, I found perms. This is the website perms for Battletech. This is the website perms for 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. I found the perms myself. Can I have them on my schedule this week? Look at these. I found them on my own, okay? See? I fucking did it faster than legal could. I did it faster. I'm better. See? Can I have these? And they were like, yeah. They were like, yeah, this guy goes through too many games. We have 700 and something on the perms list, and I think I've done 600 and something of them. I think we've got around 740 on the perms list, give or take, 720, and I've done around 620 of them, I think. I think I've done all but like 140 games on the perms list, give or take. And like those ones tend to be like group ones. So yeah, I go through a lot. I go through a lot. Right? My days. To be fair, though, Nayu's a little beast as well, okay? I will say Nayu's very consistent with his streaming. Like, one thing I will give Nayu a big compliment for is, like, Nayu's been going for over a year now, and he's always been very, very consistent with his schedule. He's always been like, I will stream at least this set number. He doesn't take big breaks. He doesn't, like, do the thing. He's just very consistent and, like, has a very stable streaming schedule. So, like, I don't know. I feel like that's something that's, like, worthy of compliment, you know? Bro might be a gamer. This is why he doesn't sleep. Listen, it's all good. And Skyzeren, thank you for the 10 gifted jellies as well. Thank you very, very much. And I hope the Nebbies enjoy. We got like a whole bunch of ASMR stuff on the Membies as well. We got like loads of stuff. We got some sleep aids. We got some like ASMR stuff. We got a bunch of cozy shit. So if you guys are interested, swing on by, check it out. I promise, it's more than worth your while. They cannot keep up. Listen. If it's going too slow, then I'll do it. If it's going slow, then I'll do it. I don't see the issue. If it's taking time, then I might as well, like, listen, okay? Like I've always said, and it's like I tell you, Jellies, the only person that's going to be 110% in your corner in life is going to be you, all right? There can be people who are 99%, there are people who can be 99.9%, but at the end of the day, the thing that makes that 0.1% of difference is that you are you. No one else is you. No one else has to live with the consequences of what you do or you choose for yourself, right? So, at the end of the day, you are going to be the only one that's that 100% in your corner because you're the one that has to live with what you do, right? So if you can turn around and let things slide and let it affect you, then that's up to you in the end. If you can turn around and be like, oh, well, this is okay, I guess I'll just live with it. No, it's not. If you don't want to live with something, you can't put that off to other people. You have to be in your own corner to be like, oh, I'm going to make this work for me. Right? And if it doesn't work for you, then like, hell, go, you know? Curse you past me. I hate that guy. He owes me money. Okay, that one made me laugh though. But yeah, you get what I mean. You guys get what I'm saying. You got to be like 100% in your own corner. So hell, if there's a perms thing and I think I could do it quicker, then fuck, I'll do it quicker. If I can do that, then I'll do it. If I can do a thing and I think I can do it faster than whatever, then I'll do it. Like, if I'm going to sit there, then I might as well just go 100% on it. It's not my, you know, like, if it directly affects me, then I don't like leaving it to other people's control, you know? If I can give something my best, then I'm going to give it my best. I don't know. Maybe I'm like a silly little guy. I'm a silly little guy. Believe in yourself even if no one else does. Exactly. And if they get in your way, push them down the stairs. If they get in your way, push them down the stairs. That's the rule. I love this man so much. I thought you were going to bed. What are you doing, sleepy little jelly? What are you doing? I thought you were going to bed. Remember, guys. Remember, guys. Remember, guys, okay? Remember, guys, you can only be prosecuted for doing something like that if they think it's deliberate or there's probable cause that it was done through ignorance, okay? Remember that. If you turn around and show that an accident is an accident and you can manage to deny liability, then you might be personally culpable, but criminal culpability implies deliberate intent or knowledge or ignorance, okay? So, remember, as long as you have a viable answer for why you're not criminally culpable, then you can get away with just being socially culpable, all right? There's a difference between getting sued by someone and getting arrested, okay? Now, there's two different things. You have to prove either ignorance or malice, all right? Those are the two things that they have to lean on in court in order to try and say an accident or an accident was your fault, all right? So if it's a wild act of God, right? Maybe the dog dropped the tennis ball at the top of the stairs that made your wealthy old husband fall, right? Maybe that's what happened, and you're not culpable for that. It was an accident, right? Maybe that happened. Maybe you turned around and like put some fishing wire at the top of the stairs so that he would trip, and then you placed the dog's ball there and then got rid of the fishing wire before anyone checked out. Maybe that would turn around. And obviously, you know, no one's culpable then because the dog dropped his tennis ball there and that's what caused him to fall. You know? Maybe that's it. You see what I'm saying? There's a way. Sat moment ruined. Exactly. What have I joined you? You're joining, you're learning. It's an educational stream, right? Speak your truth, Zanny. Take notes, speaking my truth. Hi, Jelly's just on lunch break. He hasn't started the game at all, has he? Fine. I'm starting Tiny Glade. Okay, maybe don't forget about it. Okay, maybe I got a little distracted talking to my jellies because I really missed them. Okay. Tiny Glade. Has there been an update to Tiny Glade yet? Tiny Glade's getting a vinyl soundtrack. Now you played Tiny Glade on the 21st. Hey, Nayuta Umbridge played Tiny Glade on the 21st of December. Did you guys know that? And second to none, thank you for the silver. Comes out of lurking, bonks you, bad Incubus, cease this behavior. Fine, don't worry about it. We're here for chill EP times, all right? Now let's head over, play some silly little Tiny Glade. Let's play a silly little game about building things and making things cozy, shall we? What can I say? I'm an enjoyer of the cozy. All right, let's go. Here we go. Music away. Thank you. All right. Oh, it's Netherling Town. It's Netherling Town. Look at that. Can you carry all the jelly assets to the game? I'm kind of fond of them now. Sure, you guys can stay with me. It's my little Netherling town. I built a cozy little town for Netherlings. It's kind of eepy sleepy, you know? Hi, VOD gang. Hi. If you're using this as a sleep aid, then that'd be really cool. I don't know. Maybe we'll ASMR the Tiny Glade. Be like, I did an ASMR Minecraft, like, back when I first debuted, but, like, shit, I don't know. Maybe, like, ASMR Tiny Glade would be, like, kind of chill. You know, like I could do my thing where I like go from ear to ear. Be like, oh, let's build something here. Did I do ASMR Tiny Glade? I might have, like a long, long time ago, right? You know, like that type of way. Like these polished little barn houses and everything. It's really nice, you know. You get what I mean? See this? Hey, what's the matter, little jelly? Everything good? There you go. Sorry if you heard that. That was my tummy rumbling. Tee. This is Jellytown. I'm not using like my proper mic, but you know what? Hey, it's fine. Let me dial you guys back. If it's gonna be, I'll put it properly on my schedule. If we're gonna do like an ASMR Tiny Glade or a thing. It's fine. We'll still make it hella cozy. I'm perfectly fine. I don't know what you're talking about. Some of you have a real weakness. You know, I'm just letting you know. Netherling Town is so cute. Alright, which jelly wants to live in whichever house I'm building? I'm thinking that we want to build another house, you know? And Skyzer, I thank you for the sofa. Please stop. Everything not good. Stop. I'll cease existing at this rate. Please help. Jellies, help. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Hey, and Jenk, thank you very much for the gifted jelly. Thank you very much, Jenk. Lovely to see you. How are you doing? I hope you're having a lovely evening. Or I guess afternoon or morning, depending on where you are. If you're in Japan, it's like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. So like hell. If you're over that way, then you're up way early. Wait, why am I even saying this? I don't know where you're from. Wait a minute. Hi, Jenk. Sorry, I'm being silly. Oh, goodness. Alright, what I'm thinking is over here. Why am I love how I randomly latch on to where people are from, though. I love it. I love being able to look at, like, jellies and be like, ha, I know where you are. In before you got it spot on. Teehee. Look at this West Coast jelly. Stalker Brand's at it again. Bruh, I'm never forgiving myself for the time that I turned around and, like, sniped some... Was it, like, someone's city that I sniped? Or, like... I can't remember exactly where it was. But it was, like, the currency they used plus, like... That was it. It was... Okay. It was the currency they used, plus they said they were taking a flight to somewhere that was going to take 4 hours. And I, like, backtracked it. And I was like... Huh, so you're flying from here, right? That's where you live. Oh, maybe a little house here along the road might be nice. This is going to be some prime real estate. Oh, here would be good, though. We could build a little home here. That'd be nice. And then we can have the lamp at the end of the street. And we can, like, brush. Just out front. I'm thinking I want to go with something that's a little different from our usual, like, thoroughfare. Alright. Which jelly wants to live in a house like this? We'll, like, pull this down. A little bit up. What we'll do is we'll move it so it's dead center. Take another one. You guys can't tell what I'm doing. It's going to be really fancy. Put this down here, give or take. Then maybe pull it up on stilts. Someone's going to live here. Don't know who, but one of the jellies is. If it doesn't have a nifty tower, I don't want it. I mean, there's a very nifty little tower over here. At this point, I don't think Zanny can surprise me with how much you remember about your jellies. You've proved yourself, and I always try to warn new jellies that he will clock you. I like to remember things, like, about you guys, you know? You should try and out-battle cats when you can. Ooh, battle cats. Ooh, good shout. Very nice shout. Let's pull this in a little bit more. Oh, that's nice. Feels like I'm making a little porch here. Flatten the roof. Make it even flatter. We want to get the edge off of it. Ooh! Oh, that's nice, though. I mean, it's a little uneven, but, you know... I think maybe having it extend outwards a little bit might be a good shout. Now, which little netherling lives in a place like this? Yeah. we'll rotate the little lamp so it's like hanging off of the side. That way, that looks kind of cute. And what we'll do is we'll size this. There. Right. I'm jealous of your memory. I can't remember anything. I don't know. I think it's just because I see you guys every day. Part of me feels like, you know, I see you guys every day, and I always try my hardest to try and remember as much as I can about you, you know? I don't want to say it would feel, like, unfair if I didn't, but to me it would kind of feel unfair if I didn't, you know? It feels like taking the time to, I guess, remember you is as a streamer, I feel like it's the least I can do considering how much you guys have supported me over the years. Like, I don't know. It feels silly. You know? Like, you guys took a chance on me back when it was first starting off and everything was really, really different, you know? But yeah, you get what I mean? You guys took a chance on me all the way back when. And I never really stopped appreciating that. Because you took something that, like, was weird and a little bit out there. And you kind of willingly turned around and were like, oh, I'm happy to experiment with this. I wanna see what it's like. And that never really stopped meaning the world to me. You know, you guys could have turned around and been like, ah, this ain't really my thing. Or you could have been like, oh, well, this is a little bit too out there. But I don't know. I was always very insistent that I wanted to try and do things different. And you guys stuck with it, you know? I don't think change is inherently something that, like, change is never brought about by indifference. Indifference is kind of the enemy of change. So if there's the opportunity to kind of have things be different or maybe better as a result, then I want to try and take it. And you guys were willing to do that, you know? With 2 years of streaming and 1 day off, I'm starting to understand your memory. This is the memory you see in partners. See? It's me turning around in like 3 years' time and being like, hey, do you remember that time where you turned around and said this thing? Or like, hey, do you remember? Like, it's me turning around and being like, hey, do you remember when you were talking about, like, not being sure to get that job? And, like, I ended up yelling at you, you should just go for it, because fuck it. And now you do IT? Like, that's crazy. It's that kind of shit where, like, in X number of years' time, it's like, hey, that's like your job before you got the job. That's cool. Hey, what? What'd I do? What'd I say? What? I don't know anything. I was defending you. I know. Just because you're defending me doesn't mean you don't get affection. Everyone deserves a little affection in their lives. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm being a little out there, but, you know, I'm of the opinion that everyone deserves at least a little bit of affection. I think that the world can be really harsh sometimes, and people, I don't want to say have the right, but, like, no, I do think that it's a right. I think that people should be able to just have affection, you know, whether it's like a little bit or a lot. I think that, like, despite how harsh the world can be, I think that it makes those little times where people are affectionate all the more important, you know? I guess that's me being, like, a little bit out there, but I think that with how things are, being able to have people just kind of, I don't want to say it shouldn't be an expectation. I don't think affection should be an expectation, but I think that everyone should have the right to be able to be treated with a little bit of softness sometimes, because shit can be harsh. And I think that we underestimate, I think a lot of people underestimate how far a little bit of softness can go. A little bit of affection, a little pick-me-up when you're having a bad day. And I guess that's, like, why I like doing things the way that I do. Because it can be that little pick-me-up when things are shitty that particular day. Or it can kind of be that thing that perks you up just a little bit. I like doing that, you know? Even understand you, I still get shocked. Teehee. Good. I never want you to stop being shocked by me. I like to surprise everyone. You know? I think that, like, life can get harsh. And even though it's a bit of a sweeping statement, you know, I think when it is harsh, it doesn't hurt to be able to be like, oh, well, I can go somewhere and just get some softness, you know? Now, which little Netherling does live in a house like this? There we go. Learning how to be greedier in life with that mindset. Well, I mean, how do I put this? I think that how can I put? I think that we try to be taught an inherent level of selflessness, and I think that's good. But I think that for some reason, we're taught selflessness without moderation. That's what I'll say. I think that a lot of the time when we're taught selflessness, it's without understanding that selflessness is a thing that comes in moderation. You can't always be turning around and putting and sacrificing yourself for others, because at a certain point, when you stop sacrificing yourself for others, then, or start sacrificing too much of yourself for others, then when do you start living for you? You know, I started off really heavy with that mindset, and it kind of changed over time, but eventually you kind of come to the realization that you don't have to be. You can kind of choose to say, hey, well, this isn't really a time where I want to do this. You can be like, oh, well, I just don't feel like this. And I think that being able to say, hey, well, I just don't feel like this is, I think that's a better thing, you know? Obviously, it's not like the thing that you're meant to say, but like, to a certain degree, I think that being able to say, hey, I just don't feel like this. I just don't, you know? It's better, because if you feel like you'd be forcing yourself to do something to make someone else happy, then that's one thing. But forcing yourself to do something to make someone else happy when you don't really know too much about them, or you don't really know anything, or you don't really like have a thing, or like maybe it's not even that. Maybe it's simply that you feel like this just isn't something that vibes with you right now. Well, that's like valid. You can just say I don't want to, and that's fine. You know, I don't think there's ever really a need to make a big hullabaloo about not wanting to do something. There's like a certain level of freedom, I think, that kind of gets taken away from us when people over-insist on doing things for others, especially when it's veiled under a guise of like politeness or something like that, you know? Like there's the idea that you have to like err a certain way. Maybe it's just, maybe I'm having my late night thoughts with all of you, but you don't really have to err a certain way. You can just say, yeah, this works for me, and if it works for me, then that's good enough. A new little house in Netherling Village. Alright. This is a really cute little home, though. Whichever jelly lives here is going to be very, very happy. Someone's going to be very happy living in this place. Maybe I should put some decorations on there. Maybe like a little flag or something. Nothing crazy. Just like there. That's cute. I have to admit, this is kind of the fanciest house on the lane now. Well, tied for fanciest. That one has a tower. But this one has a deck, so I'm taking that house. Let's see if we can maybe we can add a little tower to here. Or was that too ramshackled? Let's see. Hi, Zenny. Hope everyone's having a relaxing time. Hey. Enjoy. It's very relaxing. I'm having very chill, sleepy hours. When did you start on that discipline? Oof. That's a difficult one. Nah, the tower doesn't work. That's a difficult one. I think. God, when did I start? I think that overcoming my anxiety was a big part of it. So, Zander used to be a very, very anxious incubus. Very, very anxious incubus. And, I think it was maybe because I was always worried about upsetting people, or, like, my own value, or something, or, like, whether I just had low self-esteem or something. But I think that I had this like realization where I don't really have to. There's one role that, okay, I'm going to tell a little story, right? I'm going to tell a little story. This is going to be a little story. This is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. And by that, I mean we're doing a wintry one, because I want to do winter. This looks nice. This was a little story. It goes back to kind of Zander in college. So when Zander was in college, he got his first ever role in something, which he was obscenely proud of, by the way. I got my first ever proper role, and it was something that I delighted in. I was so glad. I was, it was one of those times where I felt like I'd put in the work and I'd done something right. And what I wanted was finally paying off, And I had this friend. This is a silly one, but like I had this friend who also was an actor, who also did the same stuff as me, also did all of that. But to preface, I think one thing is that it was very unique to when I was an actor. Because obviously, let me wind it back. Part of me felt like I got used to living in second place in regards to like what people expected of me and how people treated me and stuff like that. But then I got this role in college, and what happened was, I was really happy, and someone who I thought was like my good friend started saying, oh, well, he's clearly lying about that. He wouldn't get that while he's still studying. Oh, he wouldn't do that. No, that's not true. Like, oh, no, that's bullshit. He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't get that. Like, there's no way that's true. And I remember how excited and happy I was about it. And it was one of those times where I felt genuinely, truly angry. And to that point, I'd always kind of had the mindset of like, oh, I shouldn't lose my temper with people. I should be very like calm. I should, I don't want to upset other people. But if I get angry, then all it does is hurt other people's feelings. And I had this like realization during it where I'm like, what do I mean getting angry just hurts other people's feelings? And this is going to sound psychotic to you guys, but like, sometimes if your feelings are hurt, the only way that you can get that across to others is with hurt feelings of their own. And that sounds a little bit crazy. But it was that moment where I don't want to talk about this. I don't need to talk about this. If I'm hurting, sometimes the only way to get that across to others is with hurt feelings of their own. Sometimes you have to turn around and be a little bit mad. Sometimes you have to turn around and let it be. And sometimes you have to go, this is your own fault because you took the cap out of this bottle on your own, right? And I remember it got back to me and I was mad. I was very, very mad. And I remember he was my friend. He was a good friend. And I was fuming, and I kind of made the decision there and then where I'm like, I'm angry, and I don't have to sit here and stew on it for a day or a week until it's the appropriate time to deal with this. You don't have to be appropriate with people. So, something in me cracked just a little bit, just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. And I grabbed my phone because I had his phone number, and I called him up, and it was like 11 p.m. at night, and he picked up, and he'd just woken up because I dragged him out of bed for it, weirdly, and I literally just went, what the fuck you saying? Nah, why has this got back to me? The fuck are you going? Like, I started yelling at him down the phone. I was like saying like, you have some fucking nerve. This. Like, you want to talk like this? Nah, I'm right here. Nah. Nah, you want to say that? Well, I'm right here now. Like, You want to say that? Yeah, you didn't think this would get back to me, XYZ. Like, I was mad. I was properly fuming, and I was like, I don't have to turn this off. Guess what? I just called someone up at 11, and it was like I realized what I was doing after I'd done it, if that makes sense. Where I'm like, you just called someone up at like 11 p.m. at night just to scream at them. And I'm like, huh. I guess I did. And I did. They were like, sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just really tired. I'm like, I'm sorry if I did. I'm like, yeah, you better be fucking sorry. And I'm like, you know. And I did that. And I was like, okay. I just screamed at someone for 10 minutes down the phone until he apologized. And I don't feel bad about it. I don't feel bad about doing this. I should feel bad about doing this, but I really, really don't. And it was kind of that moment where, like, I did a thing, and again, crazy as it sounds, afterwards, I was like, huh, I feel better. And the next time I saw him, which was like a week later, he kind of runs over. He sheepishly apologizes to me. He's like, I'm so sorry, man. I was being a cunt. I'm so sorry. Like, look, are we good? And I was like, yeah, we're good. Just don't fucking do it again. You know? So, and weirdly, that kind of uncapped a thing in my mind where I'm like, I just yelled at someone and did a thing and they folded. This didn't turn into a big spiraling confrontation. This didn't turn into something where I lost control and, like, suddenly it was everyone else's problem. I had an issue. I dealt with it. And that kind of took the cap out of the bottle for me, where I'm like, wait a minute. I don't have to deal with other people's shit. I don't, like, I can do what I want to do. And, like, if someone's upset with that, then it's their problem. But, you know, and I have to admit, taking the cap out of the bottle and sometimes losing my shit has been very useful as a VTuber, you know. As a corporate VTuber, it's very good in an industry that is so based around, like, politeness and pedigree, and sometimes just not saying the fucking obvious thing that's in the room, and and everyone kind of just being like, oh, well, we don't say that because XYZ. It's better. I love it. I love the fact that I can just, like, I can say, hey, I don't care if this is polite. This works for me. Like, as awful as that sounds, you know, weirdly, I feel like it gives me something fresh. It gives me something where I can just be like, no. Because, you know, in my experience, not a lot of people particularly want to, I don't know. The world we live in is very non-confrontational. It's meant to be, instead of actually feeling things, you're meant to sort of shove them down and just sort of be like, oh, well, that's not polite to say or feel. And it's like the realization that, like, hey, you don't actually have to be like that. You can just sort of go, hey, I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to choose to do this thing. So yeah, no, it works. And honestly, it gives you a lot more peace. So yeah, that's my little story, how you get like that. It's just time and experience, and eventually you find something that, like, validates the fact that you can do what you want to do, and you don't really have to live for anyone else, you know? You're not a kid. There comes a certain point where, like, and again, I'm going to say the word as an adult, because I'm assuming that everyone who's watching is a grown-ass adult. Right? Is everyone here grown up? Right? Hey, guys! I love you know, I love everyone here is a grown up, but we love the nether friends, right? The nether kiddos. Let me know if you're a nether kiddo in chat now, so you can get a big special reward. You know what, guys? I'm giving out 3, 6, 7 memberships to nether kiddos in chat right now. If you're here and you're a nether kiddo, let me know so I can make sure to send you your free membership sponsored by Poppy Playtime and Freddy Fazbear. Just let me come on by. Just raise your hand if you're a nether kiddo, and I can make sure to give you your reward. I feel like I'm the fucking, Just use the hand up emote and you can get your reward right now. It'll give you free Disney Plus. No, I think there comes a certain point where, like, I'm 17, I'm a nether kid. Damn it. I dangled. Damn it. Damn it, I dangled the bait. Damn it, I dangled the bait. Spades, thank you for the gifted jelly. Thank you very much. I'm letting the 17-year-old slide. I'm letting you slide. You know what? I'm feeling kind, so I'm letting the 17-year-old slide, all right? Because it could be that they're like, it could be that it's almost their birthday, okay? I'm feeling kind, so I'm only shooting one of the ones that came out of the woodwork, all right? I'm only shooting one. Generous. That is very generous of me, but I'm only like I'm letting it slide because like, I think that one is either it's near their birthday or maybe they're just joking. I don't fucking know, but someone got shot. And then we Serena. Okay, before I fall asleep, recently I had a crush on one Spanish customer. Ooh. Let's go. She's so pretty and in her 30s and perfect for my mommy issue, but she's married. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, where am I? 6, 7? Oh, god damn it. I'm sorry. Goodbye. I'm sorry. That had to happen. I'm sorry. God damn it. Well, thank you very much. And you know what? Don't let a husband get in the way of you finding your future wife. It's too late. I already shot again. Don't worry. I shot again. There you go. Don't let a husband get in the way of you finding your future wife. Let's build. I kind of want to make this place fancier. Do you think we could, like, turn this into a tower? If we take the inner ring and slide it upwards? Ooh. Oh, wait, I kind of like that. The 3. So it's, like, lined up. That works. I kind of like this like an ancient ruin, you know? Oh, goodness. And of course, Egg. Hey, what's up, Exos? My Menchie streak. Thank you for the 2 months. It's okay. Starting fresh. Thank you for the streams. They're really helping me through a tough time right now. Hey, I'm glad to help, honestly. I really am. I don't know. Comfy, cozy, and chaotic. That's Club Netherbrand in a nutshell. That's why I love the place, you know? I don't think you realize, but you guys helped me through, like, some hard times as well, you know? February's always a bit of a rough, end of February's always a bit of a rough stretch for me, so like, you guys helped me through a lot of, like, tough times, you know? You guys gotta give yourselves credit for that. You make me laugh when we do our stupid, like, jelly hijinks and all that bullshit, like... You guys do a lot, and it really does, like, matter to me. I'm just trying to return the favor. Sometimes I forget I'm an adult that has to do adult things. Bye, Jellies. Hey, fair, fair. It's a two-way thing. Exactamundo. I don't want to make the house too big, but I want to make somewhere nice, you know? Let's get some stairs. I kind of want paved roads here. This place feels like there's civilization here. There we go. This is really cozy, which is helping me with the... I love when you play Tiny Glade, your heart seems to open more. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you know. Tiny Glade is usually like a comfier, cozier stream, you know? It's a thing where it's very relaxing for me and I find the game very soothing. But also, you know, don't get me wrong, I love spending time with you guys. But also, you know, how do I put it? Tiny Glade is just that kind of sleepy where it feels like... Alright, shut your eyes and I'm going to describe it to you, you know? I'm gonna shut your eye. Shut your eyes. I know I've got a couple of things, but shut your eyes for me. Can you do that for me, Jellies? Can you do that? Okay, shut your eyes. Okay, picture this. This is what Tiny Glade streams feel like to me. It's late at night, maybe like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., right? And it's perfectly quiet outside. There's kind of gentle rain on the window, and there's just that steady little constant drone of like the city outside in the background, the constant kind of steady tumble of what noise, and at the same time just a constant kind of empty drone of air. And we're just sort of sat there. We're sat there kind of on the plush little carpet of my bedroom. Well, it's a rug, to be honest. It's a rug thrown over older carpet, but it's just kind of sat there, and we've kind of got the little shitty LED lights that I bought kind of glowing gently in the background, keeping everything chill, and we're just sat there, kind of half on the ground, half propped up by like stupid amounts of pillows, a couple of snacks off to one side, and we're just sort of there, laying back and just talking, and you know, it's like the time doesn't really exist because it's so late that no one else is really awake to see it, and at the same time it's kind of like it's just us, you know? It's that cozy moment where it's just us and the rest of the world can just sort of take a pause. The rest of the world just takes a pause. You don't need to chase after it. You don't need to do anything. And instead of having to worry about the rest of everything, you can just let life slide by for a bit, you know? That's about it. It's like that cozy little 2 a.m. music, you know? Yeah. It's that 2 a.m. music. It's the way it should be. There. Yeah, comfy. Yeah. And that's just how these streams feel to me. They're they're special, you know? It's why I don't do them too much. I don't want you guys to turn around and think that like these are things that I pull out the bag all the time. But when I do Tiny Glade, it feels like not an event. An event's the wrong word, but it feels like that little bit of quiet time. You know? A little bit of you time. There we go. I don't think it's... I think anyone that, like, can look at that and sort of feel like there's an issue there, I don't know. I've always been very, I guess, direct with how I am, what I want, the way things are. So... being able to have time like this just helps, you know? It's like spiritually soothing. I am at peace with my jellies until they attack. I am at peace with my netherlings until they decide they prefer violence. There we go. An A. Enjoyer of yaoi and steel chairs. Thank you for the 3 months. Well, guess I'm stuck here now. Thanks for bringing peace to all jellies. Hey, enjoyer of yaoi and steel chairs. Do you remember when you were turning around and pouting, being like, I'm not that much of a... I'm not a Netherling. I don't fit in here perfect. I don't know what you mean. Do you remember when you were getting all pouty and now you've got a Zander Netherbrand profile picture? Do you remember that? Do you remember when you were getting all pouty and being like, oh, and you were like, oh, ideal Netherling right there, enjoyer of yaoi and steel chairs. Do you remember that? And then I'm like, oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. That one will fit right into the club. And you're like, I don't know about that. And now there's a Zander Netherbrand profile picture right there. Do you remember that? Cease. Hey, Katie Lysander's a resident senior hamster. I heard attack the bunny. Say less. Oh, goodness. Tee-hee. Oopsie. Thank you, Katie. And the Irish Neko, thank you very much for the super chat. Obligatory company time super chat. Hi, Zanny in the Netherlands. Hi, hi. I hope you're having a lovely evening, darling. Or a lovely afternoon, I should say. Goodness, thank you for spending the time with me. I appreciate it. I couldn't close my eyes. I had to walk to the bus stop. It's all good. Oh, it's all good. Oh no, it'll be horrible to be teased by Zanny. Oh no. Oh no. Netherlings enjoying being teased by an incubus. Never. Never. What are you talking about? That sounds ridiculous. Netherlings would never like something like that. I don't know what in the world you mean. I've never heard of Netherlings turning around and enjoying it. No, that sounds like fake news to me. That seems like totally fake news. I've never... Nah. Where did you get such ridiculous notions from? We do. You do? I'm shocked. Netherlings, is this real? No, this can't be. Why would we ever? See, my thoughts exactly. Why would you ever? Do you hear how crazy you sound, Zanny? Listen, I'm just parroting back what you guys are saying. Like, that sounds wild to me, doesn't it? Oh goodness! And let me actually check the those. I didn't check my little thingy thing. Anyway, let me wind it back as well. Turquoise Mochi, thank you very much for the 10 months. Really wish teenagers knew what I did at their age, and if you're in an adult space, shut up and keep quiet so they don't see you. I know, but big brain. But Big brain. And Willy Winker, no vitamin Z for 4 days. I don't know how I lived, but I'm back. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back, Willy Winker. I hope the outside wasn't too harsh on you. And Brit as well. Brit, Club Netherbrand resident, FSP Insider. Hi, Zanny. I've been out and about all morning, but I still wanted to stop by and say hi for the last time before I get on my ship and I'm truly out of the club for a while. I hope you and the Netherlings are having fun. Hey. I'm all good. I'm all good. The Netherlings will miss you, though, okay? Enjoy your trip on the ship, and of course, we look forward to getting you back with all of us soon, all right? Enjoy. And hey, Raum, thank you very much for the nether stare. You've just described a memory, or rather an experience, one that I will always miss and feel greedy for. I hope these streams always feel that comfy for you, and thank you for sharing it with us. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You know, I think that's just the way of things. I think, I don't think there's any harm in kind of wanting to necessarily live in a memory that never happened, you know? Maybe not forever, but taking a bit of solace in it. I think that it's actually kind of lovely. The fact that we can sort of be here and I guess spend all this quality time together, you know? Like, I don't know. I've had how I feel about Netherlings kind of questioned and tested time and time again, and it never really changes, you know? You guys meaning the world to me has never really changed in the slightest, but you guys know that firsthand. You know that firsthand. Like, the idea that you're kind of stuck with me and I'm stuck with you for as long as it takes. I don't mind it. I don't think I could ever really mind, you know? It's something that is kind of exclusively ours. It doesn't belong to anyone else. It's ours, you know? What we do here, what we build, it's our own silly, perfect version of things being perfect. I have a wedding to prepare for. I can't believe I'm getting emotional now. It is what it is. It's why I always like to be surrounded by Netherlings and, like, you know, have them on my shoulders and everything wherever I go. Like, I've said time and time again, so I'm not going to reiterate too much. You guys are the reason that I'm still doing this, you know? You guys are the reason I clock in every single day, and I'm glad for it, you know? I'm really glad for it. Like, I must fucking love it. You get what I mean? Like, you've seen how much I stream, and you guys are, like, the reason for that, so you see the punch in, you know? Tee hee hee. Goodness. Tee hee. Oop, accidentally put that there. Here we go. Good. Hey, and Mama Angel Cat, thank you for the 4 months. Mom, there's an adorable Incubus on my screen. Can I kiss him? I couldn't imagine my days spent without you and the Netherlings forever. Hey. Well, good thing I'm stuck here with you forever. Good thing. You guys are kind of stuck here forever with me. I've mentioned this before. I do genuinely mean that we're, like, stuck together, though. At this point, like, I hate to be the bearer of such news, but, like, I'm a bit of an acquired taste, and I think you guys have an appetite for it. Dare I say, I'm a bit of an acquired taste, and I'm a little weird with it. So I can only think you guys have a certain appetite. It's not really a taste that's covered by many others. Think you've been a little inky-marked. Shush. Shush. Let me out, let me out. Yummy. Oi, oi, oi. Netherlings have an appetite. Crazy talk. 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, thank you for the super. I'm learning to really live for myself this year. Thank you for being a person who in my life who supports my mindset. I want to really live and succeed. Hell yeah. And I think that, like, you know, if you want to live and succeed, you kind of got to fight for it as well, you know? Because at the end of the day, there's only so much of what you want that you can have for you to go around. And unless you're willing to sit there and go, hey, you know, if you're either going to have to live with letting it pass you by and to make other people happy, or you're going to turn around and have to, at some point or another, hold your ground and be like, you know what? No, I want to do what makes me happy in this instance. And I don't really want to do what makes other people happy because I want to have a peaceful existence, you know? As a LARPing DM who is a complete alt nerd, I think it's like-mindedness. It's kept me here for the long run. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That or any other combination of things, honestly. I kind of love hearing people's reasons why they've chosen to stay around. You know? It makes the kind of wacky, weird, and wildness of this all make it feel more grounded, you know? It's like when I do like meet and greets with Netherlings and stuff like that. I always love hearing about, you know, I stumbled into the club during this time, or like I'd lost an Oshi during this time, or, you know, something like this had happened and, you know, the club ended up helping me out, you know? But yeah, there's only so much you can do before you have to kind of fight and scrap for what's yours a little bit. And, you know, people always try and quantify you. My advice is this as well. This is another thing, but let it be. People will always try to quantify you. They will always try and find some way to define you, even when their definition doesn't fit. They'll compare you to other things. That's why one of the things I hate the most is being, you know, compared to others. But they will always try and like find comparisons. They'll try and find very like, even if it's like the smallest, simplest of things, people always try and find that as ways to quantify you. And don't allow yourself to be quantified or put into a box by someone that's not you. At the end of the day, it's your existence, and no one gets to tell you what you are fundamentally, you know? People can have, like, there's objective fact, there's objective everything, but, like, when it comes to comparison or people trying to say that they understand one thing or another, no one really gets it but you know? That's the only way I can sum it up. You know you better than anyone else. So whenever anyone tries to quantify you or put you in whatever, then that's not their business. They don't get to compare you to knowledge they have of another person or like an experience, because that's their baggage, you know? And yeah, sure, it's you know, your, I don't want to say responsibility, but, you know, they deserve to have some consideration, but also it's knowing and saying, hey, that's your baggage, you know? Knowing what other people's baggage is or how they feel is kind of, you can show empathy without being a pushover, you know? You can show empathy without extending who you are to some ridiculous extent. You can show empathy without any of these things, but also it's just knowing that, like, at some point, you're allowed to say, hey, that's just not my baggage. And I don't think that's a rude thing to say and just be like, oh, that's not my baggage. You do you, but that's not mine. And, you know, it's there, especially in the online sphere. One thing that, you know, that I've seen a lot of, you know, and I've experienced a lot of, especially me, is like people wanting to pull comparisons to other things. But if someone's trying to find a comparison to quantify you as a person, then that person never got you to begin with, because they're still living on in the shadow of someone else, you know? They're still letting someone who's not you kind of color their existence and how they interact with you. And at that point, you just have to punch out. You have to say, well, that's fine, but it's not me. Move on. You know? It's a hard thing to say, yeah, but I think that it's just realizing that... And again, Zander's being a little mean here. Not everyone's opinion's kind of worth it. Not everyone's opinion's kind of worth listening to. Not everyone's opinion's worth anything, if I'm honest. It's very easy to try and say, oh well, everyone has a valid personal take. Everyone's allowed to feel this way. Everyone has a personal best and is allowed to feel whatever way. Well, yeah, but just because you say you feel a way doesn't mean that anyone else has to accept it. Doesn't mean that it's based in reality. Doesn't mean that, you know, if you feel one way, that doesn't mean that I have to, what, validate it, you know? And that goes for all of you, you know? You don't have to sit there and, like, validate what someone says just because it's expected to be nice, you know? Just because, oh, well, it's the nice thing to do. Says who? You know, again, me being incredibly toxic, of course, but Zander's made for this. But, like, says who? You start going, well, says who? And I feel like once you start going, well, says who, to enough things, things change a little bit, you know? You hit your well, says who enough times, and suddenly, oh, shit. Who? Actually, who, though? Like, come on, Horton, who? Like, I don't know. If it's a harmless question, then I don't think there should be, like, an issue in asking it. Yeah. What am I saying? You get it. You get it. There we go. If the question's harmless, then there's no issue asking it. It's not dirty to ask questions or to ask why. And when people start trying to tell you that it's, like, wrong to ask a question, you gotta kind of, like, be like, well, why? Like, I don't see why asking questions is, like, discouraged sometimes, you know? Like, ask why. Why do you have to do this? Why do you have to be like this? Why do you have to say this? Why do you have to do the thing? Why? Why? Because, like, I don't know. In my experience, 90% of the time, there's no good answer to why. Sometimes I feel like you're scanning my brain, Zanny. I don't know. Maybe I am. Maybe the Incubus has just seen too much, you know? The Incubus has seen and done a lot. So, like, you know, what can I say? It sometimes just turns out like this. Also, I really like the way this tower's been made. With, like, the little deck there. That's cute. Inner shadow work to reach your genuine zen isn't easy. It's always rough and shitty embracing the side and healing. Yeah, oh no, like I talk to Nick about that all the time. Nick is like my go-to guy. I love speaking to Nick. I don't know. You find those people who you speak to, you know, who have put in the work, have kind of like done all of that stuff, and like you realize that they've always got so much to like contribute to you, you know? He lives within our walls. Well, yeah, but you know. I like it there. It's cozy. You should throw in some snacks sometimes, though. I get hungry in those walls. Throw in some snacks occasionally. I'm getting hungry in the walls. Pay rent. I give my rent in good advice. There you go. Why are we climbing all over you? Standard Netherling behavior. Standard Netherling behavior. This is how Netherlings act. Have you not seen? It tracks. Yeah, that tracks. Why are we climbing all over you? Standard Netherling behavior. This is just how they are. They live like this. And A, the VTuber hole deepens. The VTuber hole deepens. VTuber hole deepens. Okay, before I reply to your fucking super, all right? I'm going to say this. You won't believe... I was talking about my fucking... Like, okay. I was talking about my box of fucking letters, right? The other night, right? Or was it this morning? It was either this morning or last night. But, like, I went through my little box of letters, right? When... What would it have been? It would have been, like, while Netherfriend was here, right? And I was, like, leafing through... And I found both of your fucking letters back to back in the box as well. And I was like, oh, VTuber hole deepens. Okay, so like, excuse me, but like also, I just like stumbled across your letters again and just gave them a reread. Okay, so like, sorry, I just felt the need to say that. I was like, oh look, it's VTuber. So yeah, no, ignore me. But I was going through my box of things and I found your letters there again. I was like, ah. You've got at least 3 to 4 more coming. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, goodness gracious me. Good. You're very good. You're very expressive when you write, teehee. But was driving a little slow. But let's go, squishy Incubus. By the way, for real, you've become the background music to my everyday every work day, and I'd have it no other way. Your perspective is always worth listening to, and of course, I love your nerdy yaps. I'm really glad. I used to be really shy about like the nerdy yaps here. I think back to like. And I know that, you know, no, we don't need to hear about, like, the past anymore. At the end of the day, the past is the past. But also, I sometimes think back to the advice I got early on, you know, with the try and appeal to as many people as possible. Try not to, like, be too strong with this, and this. Try to, like, you know, the fucking, like, VTuber 101, how to, like, be a fucking milquetoast nobody who, like, has no real opinions and doesn't care about anything, really, and, like, all that bullshit, right? I think back to that and I'm like, oh, if you could see me now, every stream I come out with some strong opinion and I'm still waiting to get shot for flying too close to the sun. Like, I'm still like, oh, here I go again. I think back to that so often and I'm like, you know, I don't think I can ever really like explore the idea of just kind of taking it easy, right? Whoever gave that, like, it was my, what was it, my pre-debut manager. Bruh, screw that, we love you as you are, even if you do scare us. Bruh. Teehee. No, I think it's being a little confident in yourself as well, you know? It was that one. There we go. Like, nah, I realize now. You should just scare off as many people as possible. The trick is to scare off everyone. Let me just check my little Streamlabs as well. You want to scare off as many normies as possible. That way you can only have people who are great. And Britt, thank you for the super. Let's go. Had an absolutely chaotic morning, getting my nails done and trying to help my sister, who's stressed out because it's her wedding in less than 24 hours and shit. And it's not exactly going as planned. So I really need this moment of calm right now. Thank you. Hell yeah. All good, all good. I'm always happy to be a little oasis of tranquility in, like, the absolute desert of insanity that is life. It's nice. I'm a silly little blonde evil man, but, you know, you guys know I'd set the fucking world on fire for you. And Pez, thank you as well for the nether stare. Glad you find us as comfy as we find you. I love when you tell us your stories and share your passions with us, and I love that you care for us the same way. Anyway, not to keep the sap going, but I'll bite you, Incubus. Grr, see what you did. Get sappy little jelly. Yeah. Get sappy little jelly. Look at this little jelly getting sappy. Hey, everyone, look at the sappy little jelly. Look at the sappy little jelly. Boo, boo. The tomato. Jelly's built for sap. Don't pick on the jelly. It's fine. Netherlings pick on me. I'm allowed. I'm repeatedly bullied by Netherlings. Netherlings are big and scary. Henceforth, I need protection. Yaha. It's affectionate though. Maybe a little. Maybe a little. Maybe just a little. I need protection, he says as we're crawling all over him. Yeah. Not just a little. Big and scary. Sure, let's go with that. I was going to be sappy, but now I'll keep it to myself. It's fine. You don't have to be sappy. You can be sappy whenever you want, or you can be whatever. You can have a chill little time here. You can be silly. You can be anything here, you know? Like I said, I always feel like I like ebbing and flowing, you know? I ebb and flow. I ebb and I flow. And A, Resident Cleric Flavius, a homebrew D&D group I follow, Venture Forth. Oh, I know Venture Forth. Just announced Campaign 2. It's very immersive RP role building. I know I already presented Lord of Mysteries. Tee-hee. Tee-hee. Sorry, I already know Venture Forth. Already got me on that one. Apologies, Nether Cousin already introduced me. Cousin Brand already introduced me to that one. Cousin Brand already introduced me to that one. See? Ooh, ooh. Ooh. I'm looking forward to DMing again. I'm still torn between what kind of campaign I want to do. But I was thinking of, I have like 4 ideas. One is that I wanted to do a Lancer campaign. Oh, that looks good actually. And kind of just do the Mech Warriors route and go there. On the flip side, I've been thinking about doing a Hunter the Reckoning campaign. And because it's with my old D&D group, I would make a Hunter the Reckoning campaign. But the goal for the campaign is for the Hunters to, because they're playing Vampire Hunters instead of it being set in Vampire the Masquerade, the goal is that they're going to be out to kill their old characters from, like, the first campaign we did. So it's going to be like a sort of, I hate to say kill your darlings, but kind of kill your darlings. Because they kind of ended and were evil in the end. So I thought that might be cool, because they've spoken about, like, wanting to... Because I know one of my players has asked if we can go and do that to kill his character before. And I'm like, yeah, sure. We could kill your boyo. Because he was very evil. He was an evil, manipulative, blonde twink. And that's all the cause that you need to execute someone. Evil, blonde twink, gotta be erased. That's a min-maxer's worst nightmare. Right? Right? That sounds very cool. Does Cousin Brand know of this? Cousin Brand knows. Cousin Brand and I are going through D&D sheets. Not D&D sheets. TTRPG campaigns. Actually, what are the other ones I was looking at? I was looking at... So Lancer was going to be one. Then Hunter the Reckoning was going to be another. I got my D&D sheets, or my TTRPGs up on the other screen. I was thinking maybe Coryllis or Corollis, which is really cool. Corollis is really cool. If I pop open Corollis, the concept is that it's set in an apocalyptic future where it's from Free League. It's called Corollis the 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, and the idea is that let me give this a read. Okay, don't explain to me what it. Okay. At the edge of unknown space, the survivors of a dying civilization have made their haven, a hollowed-out asteroid they've named Ship City. In the daring and desperate plan, their next journey into the Great Dark, they debate over the nature of the mysteries lurking in the uncharted void, whisper prayers for a better tomorrow, and engage in boasts and betrayals, all to secure a place on the next great ship bound for the unknown. You are one of the daring fools or bold heroes, whether ruin delver, artifact scavenger, or mystery hunter, depending on who you ask. As agents of the Explorers Guild, your task is to venture where few dare tread. Your goal? To uncover the secrets of Lost Horizons' enigmatic ruins and solve the mysteries in hopes of securing a future for your city and its people. Ship City is dying, but you and your fellow explorers can chart a path forward. This is your mission. This is your destiny. Explore and thrive, or perish. So yeah, it's like sci-fi, but a dying civilization, and you've got to try and make it work. And it's really cool, because the magic users all get a raven that travels with them, like a space raven. And not gonna lie, I love RPing, like, familiars for people. When I ran Sins, which was a really nice RPG where you have essentially a familiar with you the whole time, I really love getting to be people's familiar. Because, like, it's fucking cool. I like getting to sit on people's shoulders and be like, hey, buddy, you should kill that guy. You should kill that guy. Hey, you should kill that guy. Goodness gracious me. And Party Princess Sassy Simone, thank you for the super. I feel like Olympic figure skater Alicia Liu is a lot like you. She did what she wanted and won a gold medal. Just wanted to mention that you are like a gold medalist figure skater. Hey, why thank you. What can I say? I might lack the grace, but I certainly have the style. Oh, goodness gracious me. No, that's really lovely. Thank you so much. Thank you. Mwah. Take one of those. I think that, I guess, grace is kind of subjective on another hand, you know? Oh, I like that. That was good. Grace is kind of subjective. You can turn around and be graceful. You guys have seen the way I ponce around in 3D. It's rather graceful. Oh, goodness. Here we go. She came back after years of quitting under her own terms and won again. It's actually so true. What can I say? How can I put this? Coming back under your own terms. I don't know the whole story. However, I will say, coming back under your own terms and saying, fuck it, I'm going to do what I'm going to do, is kind of the best way. I think that that's the best way to, like, not live for other people, and that's the best way to kind of not be beholden to anyone, because it gives you the opportunity to do more. And I think that, like, I'm very lucky, I think, and I think you guys are kind of situationally aware of this. I'm very lucky that I have the amount of freedom someone in my position does, if you catch my drift, right? I'm very, very lucky that I can, you know? And it's because of stuff like that, like, instead of taking it to making it a me-centric thing, because of me being maybe a little feisty in the past, I want to use it to give my netherlings the best that they can. Because I think that you guys as enjoyers of VTubers and stuff like that, and maybe like in general, have sometimes been dealt a bit of a raw hand, in my opinion. And I want to kind of never take the fact that you guys have been by my side for granted. So it's why I still try and do everything I can do even 2 years later to kind of make sure that you guys get what I think you deserve. Or should I say, yeah, what you deserve. There's no real line of like more than, because I think you guys deserve the fucking world. So so yeah, forgive me for poncing around, but yeah, you know. Teehee. And Vince's Lunatic. I asked my friends this morning if they were interested in me first time DMing the slasher TTRPG I told you about, and they sound interested. I'm giddy to do it, but I might ask my DM friend for support. Bitch, what do you mean? I'm right here. Bitch, what do you mean? I'm right here. Listen, you need an expert DM? I am your man. I am your man, your myth, your legend. You need someone with DM experience? There's an dial 555 Incubus for your guy. All right? Better believe it. Slip or trip that's not your fault. Accident in the workplace. Whether in the courtroom or the bedroom, I always get my man. All right? Like, hell. Like, I got you. You need Incubus advice. I trust. Okay. No, if you ever do want to ask questions about DMing or stuff like that, do let me know in chat. Because, like, you know, not to toot my own horn or all that, but, like, unfortunately, I have, like, God, how old am I now? 128. And I have, like, 8 years of experience as a player and, like, 7 as a DM or something like that. I'm old. I've been, oh God, I've done so many campaigns. We can ask you anything. I'm a pretty open book. Depends on the anything. My social security number? No. How to balance a CR5 encounter when you've only got 3 players and a guest NPC? I got you. There we go. How much baby powder you can mix in before they start noticing the taste is wrong when you're selling a bag of Never mind. The trick is baking soda. There we go. There we go. The trick is you put it in the microwave to solidify. Alright, so... I'm a pretty open... I like to think I'm a pretty open book. I don't know. Let's give these guys a nice fence. $129 in 49 days. Ugh, it's getting reasonably close to when I was born. Shocking. Who'd have thought I'd spent so much time in the human world? Had no idea I would spend so much time in this place. Who'd have thought, right? What an oopsie. And there I was thinking this would be a short stopover in the human world. Then before you know it... There's no oopsie, we kidnapped you. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting the lore that you guys were the ones that stole me. By the way, I've decided. That's the lore. The Netherlings think they stole me. Let's get a little bit of water. Give them a well. And then what we'll do is we'll use the dirt path tool to get the grass away from it. Whoop. But not like that. Make it smaller. I think I missed that bit of the lore. Oh, we were talking about it the other day. It was the idea where I say I stole the crystal. And the Netherlings are like, no, we stole you. No, we kidnapped you. It's different. That's obviously what we did. See? That's exactly what happened. What do you... Yeah, exactly. You stole the crystal with us inside? No, we kidnapped you. It's not... You've got it the wrong way around. It was actually us the whole time. I mean, we did steal you. Yes, you did. Like, both just insist that we stole the other. Netherlings say that they kidnapped me. I say that I kidnapped them. Like, I stole the crystal. They're like, yeah, we wanted to... Yeah, that was part of our scheme to steal you. What do you think we're doing right now? Climbing all over you. It's a second kidnapping. Well, I don't know. You guys could have given me a hand sooner. I had to escape from the underworld with you. Like what? You guys sit there and let me put in the work? When it turns into Stalker X Stalker. Can I clear the grass? Or maybe the trees? Can I clear the trees? That works. Come with us. We have strawberry cheesecake and lemon cake. Damn it, you got me. Okay, and you succeeded just fine. Yeah, you guys getting to laze about until I got out of the underworld. Me like, good work getting kidnapped. We had to let you have your free time. That's me when you let me leave the club. That's just you giving me yard time. It's like, oh yeah, let him go out and burn off some energy. He'll be back soon. It's like where they let people in jail, like, have yard time. It's so bad. So they can come back and be relaxed. Hey, Red Genie, did you know that Stardew Valley turned 10 years old today? Hey, why, thank you for the support, Red Genie. Indeed. Indeed, I did. Did you know that the creators of Stardew Valley have been teasing to celebrate their 10th anniversary? They're introducing 2 new romance options within the village, and people have been speculating that it might be the wizard or, like, one of the mothers. We're getting 2 new romance options in Stardew. Ooh, yeah, yeah. They introduced them already? Oh, who was it? We have a chance with a mom. Clint and Sandy. I don't mind Clint as an option. Sandy's fine as well. I kind of wanted it to be one of the moms so I could steal their kids' Lunchables. Did you guys see... Okay, this is me going on a little tangent. Did you guys see that in the last 2 years, Lunchable stock has dropped in, like, billions? Do you guys see that? So, like... It's really interesting. I'm not saying Lunchables are an evil corporation, but Lunchables are low-key an evil corporation because originally they actually managed to nail a $15 billion deal with the US government to put Lunchables as part of the healthy menu for kids in school. And, like, they were trying to say that it should be part of the kids' breakfast program for, like, kids school breakfasts and shit like that. And, like... I was watching a documentary about it, and, like, they were trying to turn around and say that, like, Lunchables are a good replacement for breakfast, and they managed to get, like, into the school, like, healthy eating programs. And then, like, weirdly, God forbid me saying this, fucking Lunchly came along, and all of the bad PR and smear campaigns Lunchly did against Lunchables got them taken out of the school's breakfast program and replaced with something healthier. So, like... Good work, scammy 25-year-old YouTubers. Thumbs up. You did it. You fucking did it. You know, that wasn't the good you were trying to do, but I'll take it. What? Yeah, well, it was because they found out Lunchables had lead in them. That was a thing. Because Lunchables had a dangerous amount of lead in them. And Realm, hey, sorry for random. There's something I've been pondering and trying to work on how to ask. When you get fan letters, do you prefer them to be written or typed? Do you prefer them to be typed out or handwritten? I actually don't mind. I actually don't mind. If it's handwritten, I like getting to see your handwriting, and I love getting to see, like, what you guys kind of write like. But at the same time, if they're, like, typed as well, I like getting to just see them typed. Like, it sounds silly, but I don't mind, you know? Both have their unique ups and downs. The typing is kind of, like, sometimes a little easier with my dyslexia, but also it's not like... I'm yet to encounter a jelly letter with writing so bad that I cannot understand it. Like, many jellies have sent me stuff over the years, and, like... I've never had an issue once with reading anything a jelly has given me. Maybe it's just because you guys have, like, weirdly legible handwriting, but it's very, very pretty. My handwriting isn't great. Well, doesn't matter to me. I've not sent a letter to you yet. Where do I send it to? FSP actually have a address on their website. So if you go to the FSP website, they have an official, like, mailing address. And what you can do is you can just address it to me, and I'll get it next time I go to Japan. I like get the physical letters and everything like that. And yeah, if you want to send anything that way as well, I have Netherlings that send me sometimes little bracelets or something like that. I'm wearing a little bracelet that a Netherling made right now. I always try and, like, you know, if you send me stuff ever, I'll always make sure to find a home for it in my little rooms. Imagine you don't go to Japan for like a year and you have to take home like 200 letters. I only, like, I don't know. I've had to get a second case before to take home, like, letters and stuff like that. But I'll always kind of go out of my way to bring home everything that I can, you know? And I find them in my pockets and in the hole of my jeans. Aw. Where? What's with the nether stairs? Aw. Hey, and Katie, before I forget, I hope you realize how much you helped me during the past year, and especially this month, or rather the past week. Life has been testing me a lot more recently, with work becoming a bit overwhelming, and having family/personal situations. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. I'm just a cozy little Incubus guy, you know? I don't know. I should stop saying I'm just a cozy little Incubus guy. I know that I do a little more than that sometimes, but, like, I don't like the idea of you guys putting... Oh, God, this is awful. Oh, God. I don't know. Shit. Wait a minute. Where I had to experience shutdowns about everything around me was becoming dark, it's become difficult trying to bounce back and drag myself to uni and work well. But I'm still trying my best even when I want to give up on everything. Of course. Nah, I know I like to say I'm just a silly little Incubus guy. Oh, I'm a silly little guy. But I think that's more the fact that I don't like putting too much stock in what I do. You know? At the end of the day, I want to support you guys as best I can because it's the right thing to do. And, like, I don't really ever want to turn around and put too much on what I am. I don't want to buy into, like, my own hype of anything. I don't want to believe that I'm something that I'm not. And I know that a lot of you, you know, like, I know a lot of you are like, oh, well, he's my cozy little guy. But I also don't want to ever turn around and put myself in a position where I think I'm more than that, you know? I want to always just be, like, your cozy little guy. And, yeah, I don't know. I think I've seen too many people in my time buy into their own hype. And I just don't think it ever really leads to anywhere good, you know? So I'd rather be a cozy little guy. Because I think that, how can I put it? Buying into your own hype, or how you perceive yourself, or how whatever gets perceived, it's a really quick way for either yourself to be put in positions which are confrontational, or it gives people who already dislike the way you go about things an excuse to try and paint you a certain way. And, you know, believe it or not, the Incubus shaking up the system and doing his thing this way. Listen. Sometimes people don't need any more excuses. Oh, goodness. You know, you get what I mean? You can shake things up, but sometimes people can make the excuses on their own, you know? So... It's me letting... I also don't want to disempower you guys. You know what? I'm going to say it. I don't want to disempower you guys. I don't want you guys to forget how much of a role that you guys have in your own lives as well. I don't want you guys to ever forget that, like, I can help and I can do stuff, but I also don't want you guys to forget just how proactive you guys are in your own life as well. You're the ones making the decisions and doing the hard part. I get to sit here and cheer you on. And I think that's a beautiful thing. But, you know, I never want you guys to forget just how good you guys are on your own as well, you know? Like, you know? There we go. And of course, Katie, thank you very, very much for the nether stare. Thank you for always believing me and giving this hamster a special place in the club, even if she didn't feel like she deserved it. Love you to the moon and back, Zanny. Love y'all to the moon and back. Never forget that. No, I love it, you know? And it's because of this that I got to meet you guys, and I delight in that. It's because of this where I gotta meet my netherlings, and I gotta meet, you know, I gotta meet my best friend Rizart, and I gotta do everything, you know? There's so much good that came about just through the club, and this random Incubus showing up one day because his Yowie audition cancelled. You know? So, it's that. I go back into hiding. Sorry for this. Don't apologize. You're not allowed to apologize. No. How dare you get me all squishy? I love this Incubus. Tee-hee. Tee-hee. I don't know. I don't want to bank on your squish, you know? I don't want to expect you guys to get to be squishy. I just want to get you guys like feeling cozy. Well, I'm sorry for apologizing. How dare you be so neurospicy at me, damn it. Got me feeling all sappy today. How dare? It's cozy. It's cozy. But yeah, I want to DM maybe something like 𝓂𝓼𝓾𝓻 or something nice for my group. Thank you. It's all good. It's all good, you know? Who's the neurospicy one? Yeah. Can I say both? Can I say both? Can I say me? Can I yes? I should add chimneys. Listen, I don't think a normal person would be strong enough to handle being a netherling. And Rex the unholy. You can't keep getting away with making us cry, Incubus. What's cry-worthy? Okay, but what's fucking cry-worthy? That I respect and love my community? Like, I swear to fucking God, the bar is below the fucking floor. The bar is like 6 feet deep, okay? I swear down, okay? Half the time, it's like he's so sweet. I just show basic compassion towards the people who love what I do and support me. The bar's through the floor. I don't think you guys realize how low the bar is. Basic respect and affection. Basic respect, affection, like not trying to pull a fucking crypto scam or hustle you to buy merch constantly. The bar's through the fucking floor. Do you realize how low the bar is? Like, listen, I could get over that thing with a pair of broken legs. Like, whoa, I don't try and, like, what? I don't clickbait, I don't bait you guys for bullshit. I just treat you guys nicely, believe that all of you are individual people behind the, like, the fucking usernames on the corner here. That I believe you guys are individuals here in the fucking corner. All of you are individual and, like, made a conscious choice to be at my stream. It's like basic fucking humanity in the streaming sphere, I swear to Christ. Stop shaking us. You're right, I shouldn't end up with shake and jelly syndrome. I'll stop shaking you. You get shake and jelly syndrome. Oh, goodness. Shake me more. And Pez, thank you very much for the nether stare. You help me be more passionate, not passive and just letting shit pass me by. By taking a more proactive role and pursuing what I actually want if that makes sense. Seems silly to say to an Incubus in his jellies, but you inspire me so much. But you did. So cry. It's all good. It's all good. Oh no. It's why I like tiny Glade streams. They're always cozy, and I'm able to talk a bit more. I don't know. I don't want to say frankly, because I'm always kind of a bit frank and a bit sharp around the edges. But like, it's always quiet and intimate, and I like it. Nah, thank you for the spa. Thank you for being our warm hug at the end of a long day. I never thought I could keep being the gremlin I am in the comfy space, seeing how anxious I am. Well, stay a little gremlin. You're a delightful little gremlin. You're a delightful little gremlin. Sharp? Zanny, since when are you sharp? Jellies. This one doesn't know my It's fine. We can forgive this. This jelly still has white fur and little horns. This jelly does not know. That jelly does not know how the incubus gets. This jelly does not know. It's hard to come across respect and affection, and I'm not going to lie. Tonight is soothing a part of me I didn't know needed healing. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad. Let's add a little hill. Maybe over here. I'm just trying to do my thing, you know? Sorry we can't go over everything in jelly orientation. It's fine. I forget not everyone's seen me a bit more fiery. Not everyone's seen me threatening corporate people. You fiery is so based, it's just us saying yes, pop off. Well, yeah, because I'm right. Because I'm right. That's why. I just spit obvious facts. Build a house into the mountainside. Get rid of the exterior. There we go. I'm handpicking clips right now. Oh no. Oh no. The Fiery Zanny collection. It's like the Disney Black Diamond collection, but rarer. Huh. Oompa loompa doompity doo. We've got a friendly warning for you. Oompa loompa doompity dee. Watch out for the jellies that say tee hee. We're not Oompa Loompas. What, you guys don't work in my factory? Oompa Loompa Doompity Dee. My brother in Christ, we're jellies. Mm-hmm. Oh, goodness gracious. And Britt, thank you very much for the nether stare. You have no idea how rare it is to find a streamer that genuinely cares about their community as much as you do. I speak on behalf of many jellies when I say you've raised my standards so high, I doubt anyone else will be able to meet them. I don't know. I always feel like it's so emo when I say this, and I don't feel like it's always like a genuine reflection of like how I feel now. But like obviously if we're talking in terms of like how things are now and how they end up this way, I think it just all comes down to like I felt like during a little period when I was first getting started, like it felt like there was nothing really to lose with any of this. And like I think, how do I put it? I didn't care about certain things. Then those are certain things that I still don't care about, by the way. But like, I didn't care about certain things at the very beginning. And I think part of it as well is kind of I ended up on the bad side of some things as well. And I think all that did was like humanize a lot more things than I thought they would be. And it gave me a perspective on the way I think things should be, and I thought the way that things should be different. And I don't think it's wrong to say that things should be different. And I think that when like you're told that it's wrong for saying they should be different, or like it's met with like negativity, then it kind of it shows the exact reason why it should be different in the first place, you know? So, yeah, I think just like I went in being a cynical devil, and I felt like I ended up feeling like, you know what? If this is the way it's gonna be, then I'm gonna see what this shakes out for, you know? And to me, I think it's an ideology that resonated with like more people than I necessarily anticipated, you know? It resonated with, you know, not just the Netherlings, but it resonated with people who I ended up seeing as like my best friends as well, you know? It resonated with people like Ryzar, it resonated with people like Ash, it resonated with people like Liron. And like, you know, the idea of it is, fuck, I'm gonna make it good. It's not emo, it's just brutally honest. That's honestly why we like you. We want a spicy, charming demon man. You humanize a corporate job and we love you for it. We'll bite you for it too. Fight me, jellies. Fight me, jellies. Fight me, jellies. I'll wear I wear your badge of my indie corpo streamer with pride. You're on. No, I learned that shit, but I don't want you guys to think that I learned it all on my own as well. You know, like this didn't come out of nowhere. There were people out there already who felt the same as I did, or at least, you know, gave me prompts or cues I could follow that showed that there are ways to kind of change stuff and make it more you-suited, you know? Like, I'm gonna bring up the old bastard because of the fact that, like, you know, I'm gonna bring up the old bastard. The Fellow Sheep was, like, a hugely influential thing for me, you know? And that kind of prompted me from then on forward. And, you know, and suddenly it was stuff like that. It was you know, people like 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 who, you know, who, you know, kind of had experienced being the underdog a little bit, and, like, you know, it resonated. Bah, old man Yowie, yeah, the old fuck, yeah. Yeah, don't tell him I'm being sappy and shit. Like, blah, 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 blah. But, like, yeah, don't... Bah, bah, all that bullshit. Yeah. Grimaces in fucking bitter old person. Fellowship forever. We can't tell him he's dead. Yep. 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 Probably younger than me. I'm 100 and... I'll have you know I'm over a century. I'm more than on the older side. I'm well over a century old. $128, soon to be 129, exactly. Still young in demon terms, true, barely into my prime. But I look damn good for it. I just noticed YouTube stole my wool. Give me back my purple. Where did your wool go? Why are you white and unblemished again? Why do you have clear, perfect wool once more? What happened? Where did your purple wool go? Did your purple wool get stolen? Wait a minute. Oh no! Oh, Netherlings, look, it's a baby jelly again! Netherlings, look, it's a baby jelly! Who bleached me? Oh no. Did you like, shit, did you miss like the re-up day by like a day or something? Oh, do you think it was because you might have like joined the membies in like a day with 30, a month with like odd days or something? Maybe it's that. It works out that way. I don't know. I'm guessing. I'm throwing darts in the dark. They bleached a jelly's wool. R.I.P. I had a glitch where YouTube scrambled my username the other day, so I'm guessing it thinks I'm a new jelly. Hi, new jelly. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club, new jelly. I hope you like it here. No. No. Does this mean the doors reappeared? I'm gonna make a break for it. No. We both know the door's not reappearing for you. Nah. Fat chance the door's reappearing for you. Nah. Nah, you're in the absolute trenches with it. No. Door's a myth. Door gone. Keep that one kidnapped. Don't let him escape. Yeah, no, the English thing was weird. Absolutely weird and wild, Dio. Actually weird, wacky, and wild, Dio. After the English thing, I can expect anything. What door? Bruh, it'll create doors, but the doors will just lead to the void. That's what YouTube will do. There's no such thing as doors. I've never seen them. True. I've never seen doors personally. I don't know what those are. Netherlings keep talking about this door thing. I think it's like a trend. Or maybe the kids are talking about drugs. I think it's just the kids talking about drugs these days. You know? Scuffed YouTubers, I wouldn't be surprised if we get hit with another oopsies. Yeah, it made me a little bit sad last night that I couldn't yap with all of you guys like I wanted to during Detroit. I felt a little bit like my Netherlings had been stolen from me. Like, not even gonna lie. It was one of those moments where I'm like, oh, I'm a bad streamer. My Netherlings are missing. Like, it was one of those moments, you know? Felt like you'd been pillaged from me, you know? Felt like I was gonna have to go all John Wick to get you back. Maybe let's have a look at how the village looks. Cozy, cozy, very, very cozy, 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 very, very cozy. Oh, cozy, cozy, very, very cozy, 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 very. Static noise, the lights are too bright. I wanna run into the night. Sour taste in my mouth, I can't get it out. A mixture of blood and your lies. It's dragging me down. The comfortable darkness fills me till I drown. I can't hear my voice, the world is too loud. I don't mean to be helpless, but give me it now. So I'll hold on to you, let's make our way to the surface. Don't let me look back or I just might lose it all. I can't live with or without you, know there's something about you. Got me trapped in your stare, I think I like it there. And if it all comes crashing down tomorrow, well at least I have you in my arms. I know that it hurts me, but for all that it's worth, my dear, it's better than it used to be, inseparable part of me. Obsessed with cold wrist, it lives in my head rent-free. Tee-hee. That was such a trip. That was such a... We had to bounce that through so many producers. I'm glad I got it out, though. No better way to start my 3D. I would like to perform that in 3D again, actually. Not even gonna lie. The live version was so much better than the one that ended up on YouTube. Like, I would love to perform that again. Getting like, it would be fucking great. There we go. So true. Yeah. It sounded much better. Yeah, I think the live mix was just better, if I'm honest. But then again, like, I'm going to be so real. Like, the reason even the version that came out on YouTube sounded like a little scuff to me was just because of the fact we had to put it through so many composers and producers. Because, like, oof. Because, like, the first guy fucked us and, like, walked off with it. Which is such a shame, because, like... I don't know. I knew him personally from like before, and it was just it was a big disappointment that like it was one of the lessons that I had to learn that like I joined a VTuber company and not everyone saw that as something good for me. It saw me I joined a VTuber company and not everyone saw that as like, oh, that's a good thing for Zanny. Some people saw that as like, oh, that's a good opportunity for me, you know? Like, if that makes sense. Like, there are people who see good things happening to you as opportunities to take those things and make them good for themselves. And like, you know, I had to learn a bit of a lesson with that. And it also kind of taught me who I could rely on as well. Because not everyone's going to be there to lean on when, you know, you go through something like that. Yeah, I've seen clips about it. Yeah. Yeah, it was one of those. It was one of those ones. That was heartbreaking. I mean, you know, you live and you learn. You live and you learn. You know, I thought that, you know, I thought that there was someone who was going to be my friend for years, but it kind of taught me a bit of a lesson. I'd made a mistake before, and I was silly enough to make a mistake again. And, you know, what it did teach me, though, is that, you know, it's good. Again, just one of those things where you got to be comfy just cutting stuff off. It's another life experience. Well, like I said, you know. Like I've always said, it just continues to push my Netherlings first agenda, right? It continues to do that. Like, I could have just let that stay stuck in the mines forever, or I could just turn around and be like, nah, I want it now, you know? I want people to know, and I want you guys to know. I want it to be like just a known thing that, like, I don't know, if someone's a Netherling, I just want them to know that it's just a given. I want it to be a known given that if someone's a Netherling, the Incubus has your back, you know? Like, if you claim that you're a fucking Netherling and you act like you're a Netherling, then there's just the inherent knowledge that, like, oh, okay, that's a Netherling. We know Zander's watching out for them, you know? Like, I just want that to be, like, a known thing. I just want it to be like, oh, shit, you know? Shit, you're claiming that gang, okay. You know? That's what I want. Like, it's a different take on things, but it's not just that you're, like... It's not just that you're an enjoyer of something or a fan of something. I still hate the fucking term fandoms for this. I never felt like fandom or fanship sat quite right with Club Netherbrand. It feels less like that and more like a community, you know? Or a gang. I'm getting you guys to flip drugs for me. You know? Yeah, like, I know you literally wanted off something scary for me. Like, hello? Yeah! Incubus is watching out for you. That's the rule. We're an alternative thought group. Exactly. Exactly. Pat. Well, it's like times in the past where it's been like, you know, where you guys have had to trust me. And I've gone, listen, everything's cool. Don't worry, if I wasn't... it's like how you guys inherently know everything's cool, like, at FSP, because I'm not flipping my shit. And the moment that something's not cool, you know I'm going to be flipping my shit. So, like, it's kind of like that. You guys know that if there's, like, something going on and you're raising eyebrows, it's like, wait, Zander hasn't flipped his shit yet. It must be okay. You know? Zander hasn't, like, started screaming yet. Nothing's happened. And not so 𝓂𝓸𝓾, thank you for the gifted jelly. Thank you very, very much, darling. Cheers to you. That's like, bro, don't mess with Robert. He may be a nerd, but his GF is a goth girl with a switchblade. Literally. It's the classic. Zanny hasn't flipped out yet, so I think everything's good. We can usually sell with something wrong. We know you too well. True. We've learned to wait and see rather than jump to conclusions. And I love you for it. Like, I legitimately love you guys for that. You know? Like, you guys are patient. You guys are just very good. Exceedingly good, in all honesty, you know? That and you guys see things you shouldn't occasionally. That and you guys see things you shouldn't, but then again, I kind of love that about you. I kind of low-key love the fact that you guys sometimes notice things that you really shouldn't. And just be like, oh yes, we're noticers. We'll notice things that maybe we shouldn't. We'll notice that, that's straight. Why did he do that? Haha. Just a little bit of a, He didn't say anything. Sometimes no comment is a comment. Netherlings being weirdly strong noticers, which I always very much enjoy. The art of noticing. Looks nice. Gotta love me tee-hee. Love me tee-hee. Love me Netherlings. Love me Netherling conspiracy theories. Enough said. That looks nice. We'll add a little dirt. We won't make this one a proper... There we go. Conspiracy theories. How does that look in the light? I think the window needs to be a little bit more to the right. It's good. It's good. Hey. That face when I bet there are jellies out there going, is he reading my mind? What's he thinking? What's he think? I don't know what he's talking about, but how does he read my mind sometimes? I love causing jellies confusion. It's one of my favorite things. No, this doesn't look right. Is this the inside of Zander Netherbrand's brain? It's probably got a jelly in there. Shakes you. Shake me all you want, it's fun. 25% jelly, 25% yaoi, 25% video games, 25% gym. Yeah. I gotta stay in good shape, and Incubus needs maintenance. What can I say? You know, it's hard. I gotta stay in... listen, I gotta stay in good shape for the jellies. Right, do you realize how exhausting it is running after you guys all the time? I feel like I'm getting training and being a parent. We love a strong Incubus, right? Hey, and 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, thank you for the super. Hello, Zanny. It's morning to me. What's your dinner? Ooh, I was thinking, because it's the last few days of me, like, cutting weight right now. So, I was thinking for dinner, what I'm gonna do is... What day of the week is it today? It's Thursday, right? Yes, it is. Okay, I was thinking I was going to walk to my local store, because I've got a 24-hour one, buy a salad from there. Then what I was going to do, because I was going to buy a salad, and then in the oven I was going to roast myself a cut of beef that I've got, because I got it from the market the other day. Because I told you that I have divorced myself almost entirely from stores now. So I got a cut of beef from... It's like a little husk. It's like a shank. But no bone. So I was going to roast that. I also have a little bit of stock in my cupboard. So I was going to make myself some onion gravy to go with it. So I was thinking maybe like shank of beef, some onion gravy to go alongside it, then with some salad, and probably like maybe finish off with scrambling a couple of eggs, maybe, or like something like that. Just very high protein, chunky salad. Which would be nice. Maybe the salad I'll throw in like some bell peppers or something like that. You know, that type of thing. Yummy. I know technically like big like a chunk of beef and salad doesn't sound too like appetizing to a lot of people, but like I don't know. It's the last few days of my cut and I want to see if I can hit a new record low with like my body fat percentage. Cuz not even gonna lie, I'm going to be so real. My BMI currently, because I don't put stock in BMI. BMI is bullshit, by the way, everyone. I want all of my jellies to know BMI is bullshit. Don't listen to it. It's fucking fake science made by bullshit, okay? It's actually bullshit, okay? As a gym goer who's insane, okay? As an insane gym goer, BMI is bullshit, all right? Like, take it from me. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's pseudoscience. BMI is bullshit pseudoscience. Okay? Like, okay? Like, BMI bullshit moron intrigue, all right? Terrible. Terrible. BMI bullshit, right? Okay? Bullshit. But also, it says I'm currently, like, less than half a point outside of being in the athlete bracket for it. So, like, fuck yeah. I'm technically just outside of the athlete bracket for BMI stuff. So, it's bullshit, though. Don't listen to BMI. It's, like, actually terrible. But it also says I'm just outside of the athlete bracket right now. So, fuck. So, I've been working hella hard on, like, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm getting, like, especially in shape for at this point. I think I'm just a little addicted to number go up, you know? Like, listen. If you're a VTuber and you care deeply about number go up, I think you're cringe. If you're just someone who's at the gym who cares deeply about number go up, I think you're based. Those are my opinions. If you're a VTuber who cares deeply about number go up, you're cringe. If you're gym goer who care about number go up, you based. There, it's the binary. All right. Hitting new personal best is a good dopamine hit. It is. It is. But you're both. Okay, I will say, though, I think I've been a VTuber that's never really cared about number go up in terms of, like, any YouTube metrics. I've never really given a shit about any of that. I don't know. I just think that, like, I'm one of those people who's kind of like, if I'm super mainstream, I think I might be doing something wrong. You know? Like, I'd rather break it down to personhood than, like, en masse. Oh, I just, yeah. I think that's it. I think I think it's all... relative with, like, I don't know. I think you can't... People want to quantify things, and it makes things really easy to quantify when you do stuff like YouTube. But I also think that people who get hung up on quantifying things end up putting themselves in the position to just make themselves miserable, you know? When in reality, it's kind of... There's no point in feeling a need to quantify everything. What does it need to be? You know? I don't ever really care for that, or really, you know, anything outside of my jellies. I know that sounds like dumb, but like, far as I'm concerned, YouTube is just a platform for us to hang out on. You know? Which, again, maybe I'm humanizing this bullshit too much and I'm gonna get my ass fucking beat, but like, you get what I mean? Like, it's just a platform. I don't really care. Hell, if I'm too mainstream, I'm doing something fucking wrong. Like, to be honest, I'm like, hey, listen, if too many people vibe with this, then clearly I'm too fucking normal. The trick is we gotta scare them off. You get what I mean? I like being my little self, you know? Feels like a hangout or a slumber party and not a cult. Yeah. I don't know. I think that part of that is us having this push and pull, though, that we've always had. You know? Part of it is the fact that, like, the Netherlings and I have always had this thing, you know? And, hey, Dr. Clay, thank you for the super. Your talk of anxiety and awakening hits close to home. I've done a lot of self-acceptance over the last year, and this year, sometimes it's hard to break habits, but I'm doing what I can. Glad you succeeded. Thank you, thank you. You'll get there. I promise you, you will. You will get there. A lot of stuff is always tied to something deeper, but there is that level of needing to let go at a certain point and figure out when in your brain it's okay to just turn off the caring switch. Because not everything and not everyone kind of deserves your care. You can look at things and just say, I don't care. Or you can look at the way you're asked to behave in some situations and just be like, I don't care. And I know that we're taught that saying I don't care is a rude thing. And I think that, like, I don't know if this is going to resonate with you, but something tells me it'll land somewhere thereabouts. But I think that you need to be okay to give yourself permission to not care. Because that kind of battles the anxiety. Anxiety for me was always caring too much about others, or what other people thought, or what their reaction to me would be, or how I was treated, or any of that. And I realized that not caring gave me the easiest route to just be me, and to just be at peace with whatever I wanted to be. And I think that that's, you know, a good thing. People like to, people like to quantify and make qualitative claims about things, but whenever someone is mad at you for, you know, doing whatever, or being comfy with yourself, or doing something there, ask why, you know? I figured that out. Well, it took me becoming a VTuber to figure that out. It's okay to not care about something if caring is hurting yourself and not letting you be yourself. Exactly. Exactly. I think that, you know, you gotta be discriminatory with what you allow yourself to care about. Sometimes you just gotta say, this doesn't fall into the bracket of things that I will care about. I'm not gonna go out of my way to chase this thing. I'm not gonna go out of my way to check on this thing. If it wants to come to me, it can come to me. But at the end of the day, it'll be what it'll be. If it wants to come to me, it can come to me. But I'm not going to force it to. You know? It's the same way with, like... I don't know. I always have this same way where I'm like... I think a good example, at least for me, is like... Whenever... I think this is just gonna be my take. I think that... You know, I think when new people join FSP and stuff like that, you know, I always have kind of the same take where I'm never super eager to rush over and be like, oh, hi there, you know, all that. I think, you know, that ain't me. This is not the way I am. I'm always like, it's another day. I'll keep doing my thing in my place. And if someone wants to come over and resonate with me, then, like, let's chill. You know, I think that's it. It's just... I'm just going to keep doing my thing in my space and being the little cat that I am, you know? And it's that way that, like, you end up with people that you adore around you, you know? Or if you're naturally a squishy person, you can be squishy, but know that you got to save your squishy self for yourself, you know? You can be squishy, but also know that you got to be squishy in the right moderations. You got to know when the right time to be squishy is. Not everything deserves squishiness. Not everything deserves, you know, you being your little squish self. Sometimes you just got to go, hey, this isn't a squishy thing, or this isn't my squishy time, and that's fine. If something's not necessarily squish time for you, then that's cool. You can do that. You can be like, it takes some effort, but also you'll end up with you feeling more yourself. I think that's the way I'll say it. You end up more yourself by turning around and knowing when's squishy for you. You know? That's my advice. Because then you don't have to worry about who you're squishy around if the people who naturally gravitate towards you end up being fine with your squishiness anyway. And then you can be more squishy. Where's my... Wait a minute. Hey, not crying, I'm cosplaying a waterfall. It's all good. We chillin'. We chillin'. Hey, and Britt, gotta go out for dinner now, and I'm not sure you'll still be live when I'm done. So, I don't know if you're... so if you're not, I'll miss you and see you when I get back from my trip. Hey. All the best, and have a lovely, lovely time, alright? Zanny's fixing the people pleaser in me? Yeah! I'm gonna be really honest, saying fuck you to people was like the most freeing thing for me ever. I'm gonna be, Incubus moment now, okay? Oh, I'm telling you, okay? When you unlock the ability to be like, fuck you to someone, and like, you feel like you grant yourself the permission, it's like someone gives you nuclear launch codes. I feel like in order to be able to go to that place, I feel like I have to have like a certain level of criteria met. And it turned from me dreading when this certain level of criteria was met to like feeling like I'd been given like nuclear launch codes, and I felt like it felt fucking orgasmic. It ends up feeling like great when you realize like, oh, someone's crossed the line far enough that this is now all in my wheelhouse. This is all in my house. This is my, I have permission here. I've been granted my license to kill by this. Like, it's great. It's fantastic. Like, the moment you're able to get there, it's like being able to take a breath and, like, enjoy release. It's like, I can say fuck you to someone. Oh, I can. It's like, I've been annoyed up until this point, and now you've given me the ability, and I can just say it, and there's going to be no blowback. And if there is blowback, then I can justify myself. And I love it. I'm not going to lie. I love it. I love when people give me an excuse. I love it. I'm not even going to... I'm not even going to lie. I'm not even going to lie. I can't even lie. I love it. I love it. I used to be so anxious of it, but now I love it. I adore it. It's like Christmas morning. It's like Christmas morning. Like, someone hitting me to the point where I'm able to do that. Someone saying a thing where I'm able to be there. Even if I'm able to remotely justify it. Oh, it's a win. That's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's like the clouds part, the birds are singing. I'm allowed to tell someone to go fuck yourself. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Fantastic. Wonderful. Wonderful. Like, when I get given it, when I do, and yeah, it's great. Because you know what? I get to work in an industry which prides itself on being polite and non-confrontational. And I get to turn around and be like, yeah, nah, that's not me, bruh. I love it. I love it. It makes me feel good. Guess what? I always want to be the elephant in the room. I will always be the elephant in the room. Oh my god, so you're the American employee. Damn straight. And I take a rip-roaring pride in it. Let me tell you, I pride myself on 3 things. Stars, stripes, and my own bullshit. I think I'm lovely, though. You know what? Fucking real shit. You know what? We ball. I'm on board with this. Zanny's the voice of an overworked and unseen generation. Rise, king, speak your truth. Bruh, I just feel like, bruh, like, you ain't wrong. Yeah, exactly. Like, fuck it, we ball. Like, bro, there's so much unseen bullshit. Like, fuck it, just kick the fuck off. Do your thing. Be the elephant in the room. Like, no one's gonna do it for you. Might as well. Hell. They don't want to invite you to sit around the fire? Set their tents on fire. Use that as yours. They didn't give you any kindling, just set their tents on fire. Fuck it, you can sit there, chill, enjoy that. Like, bruh. It's the way of things. Zanny, please, I was entering my patience and love era, but people are making it real hard for me sometimes. Fuck patience and love era. No. You can do your patience and love era. That doesn't mean you being a doormat. 2 different things. Two different things. Patience and love and being a doormat are 2 different things. Right? Like, I'm not... Look, maybe I'm overstepping a little bit, but I don't care. Look, you can be patient and loving and all of that, right? Doesn't mean you have to let others take advantage of you. Doesn't mean you have to let yourself be a doormat. Doesn't mean you have to sit there and get shit on, right? Like, yeah, patience and love, great, fantastic. We love that, fantastic, love that, great, fantastic, good, right. Doesn't mean you have to sit there and tolerate when someone acts wrong. Doesn't mean you have to sit there and be like, oh, well, I'll just stomach this. Nah. Patience and love, but sometimes you gotta say fuck them. Like, patience and love. Here's the thing, right? Your own peace. Your own peace matters more than them. Your own peace matters more than their feelings. Your own peace matters more than their love. Your own peace matters more than everything. Your own peace is the thing that sits at the highest point. You, your peace, what you feel. All right? That's the thing. Like, people out there, no. You can be in your patience and love. Isn't it loving yourself? Isn't that loving yourself? First person you should love, yourself. Boom. Patience and love. Boom. There. Boom. Peace. Love. You're giving yourself peace. Boom. Love. Boom. Yeah, you're loving yourself by not engaging with their bullshit. Boom. Done. It's like listening to a self-care podcast while playing the same game. The finger clicks. The snapping. I feel awful when I remind people of my boundaries because I come off as rude, but I can't take it anymore. Don't feel that way. Like, one of my pet peeves, I hate using this term, but you know what? I'm going to use it specifically because of this. One of my pet peeves as a fucking demon is, and I hate how much of a phrase it's become in the last handful of years, right? I'm going to say it, but I hate it. I hate the phrase, all right? But like, you're valid, okay? You're valid. I fucking hate the phrase, you're valid. Oh my God, you're so valid. Oh my God, that's so valid. I'm like, no. Okay, you're valid. You're valid. You're valid. Like, you're so valid. But at the same time, like, it's kind of valid to be like, oh, my own peace comes before you. Like, yeah, you're fine. You're good. You're so valid. That's so valid. Oh my God, your feelings are so valid. Like, nah. But also, it's hella valid to turn around and just be like, yeah, no, my own peace comes before you. Like, yeah, I'm on my peace and love arc, but peace and love doesn't mean like, or like, you know, doesn't mean not loving myself. I'm thinking I might just save us all a little bit of time. Wait, what? Oh, shit. Sorry, give me a second. Oh. Okay. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm fine, just give me a sec. Okay, okay, there we go. There we go. Sorry, that was just Ash. Ash was just hitting me up. Don't mind me. Ash just had something important to run by me really quickly. And Chummy, thank you for the super. Here, Jellies, get your snackies. Why, thank you. Thank you very, very much. Although the store does close in like an hour and a bit, so I might start winding down in a hot second. Don't scare me like that. He just had he had some quick news for me. It's all good. It's all good. Here we go. Put this here. Slide this to here. And This would be a nice little, like, we could put it back a little bit, make it a bit more of a farmhouse. There we go. Gonna have to rewatch it because it's so chill. I'm glad. I'm glad. The chill vibes are immaculate. The villages you make are always gorgeous. I just try and go with what's aesthetically pleasing. That, and I like spacing out the houses. I like thinking about, like, how things would go in a day-to-day arc. You know? In a day-to-day arc. Like, the idea of there being, like, the little shrine at the top of the hill that's always smoking. The watchtower over here that's kind of keeping an eye out for everything. The cozy little houses, you know? This bigger house here that might have been a granary or a mill at some point. This little space here, which is a smaller home, but, you know, has like the large decking out front, so it was probably built a long time ago, and it's probably just been renovated by the new settlers who are here. This little home, which is clearly, you know, 2-story, has the little tower, was probably used as, I don't know, maybe like a miller's place or something like that, or maybe like was a stonemason's guild at some point in the past. This little home here that was probably like a, you know, with all the space outside, with the vegetables. I like to think that these are probably old like work buildings that got converted into homes after the village didn't really need them anymore, probably through outside trade. Whether this used to be like a tannery or something, and maybe this used to be like a mill, you know? And now these are just sort of homes, and it's just a little trade village, you know? It sits itself nicely between two routes. Little homes here for people who go out and maybe work fields off somewhere else during the day, or you know, they're these little places built into the side of hills. Maybe it's a geothermal thing. Maybe, you know what, maybe it is a geothermal thing. Maybe it makes sense. Aw, the lake doesn't adjust height. Boo. I was hoping to put a little water on the surface. I don't know, maybe a little water along here would go a long way. There we go. Something like that. I like the drop off there. Yeah, that feels like the water naturally turned that into a gully. Yeah, alright. But on that note, we've been going for just under 4 hours. So, what do you guys say we swing on back to the 𝓂𝓸𝓾 room, shall we? Come on, get over here. Alright, there we go. Alright, jellies. I hope that you enjoyed our little bit of Tiny Glade. Of course, you guys know this is one of my favorite things to stream. It's really cozy. We've been going for like just under 4 hours as well. So I hope you had a lot of fun playing Tiny Glade with me and sort of just having a relaxing time. It's a good way to unwind, and honestly, I just kind of adore it. This is really phenomenal. So I hope that you all had fun and got to feel comfy and unwind for a little bit. Obviously, this is a cozy little stream, and I really appreciate all of you for spending time being cozy with me. Maybe I was softer Incubus than normal, but who knows? You guys hate that, though. You guys hate the softy Incubus, but teehee. And nah, thank you very much for the super. I love the idea we live in the Glade and speak to the eldritch entity playing with the land. We vibe and ask for more. The being is happy too. Yeah, the little thing being like,
what do you desire? A larger lake? That may be achieved. Allow me.
Like, kind of just nudges the land. It all changes. It's cute. Goodness gracious me. Alright, but I hope that you all did enjoy. And of course, if you are new here, maybe consider giving the subscribe button a little smack. It appreciates it, I promise it's into it. And of course, the like button always could use a little tap as well if you did like it. It does mean a lot, and it helps the channel grow as well. So go for it. I locked in at work all day, but hopefully you had a cozy time. I think I had a lovely cozy time with my Netherlings. And of course, I hope that you all had a real sleepy, eepy, wonderful little time with me too. But on that note, I'm going to head up the store and rustle myself up some salad and, you know, get myself something to eat, get the little snacky snacks. You got to get the snacky snacks, otherwise you're going to fall apart. So, on that note, I hope that you all have the most lovely of evenings, and I will see you all far, far sooner than you think. So, I will be back tomorrow, and what will I be doing tomorrow? Well, that's a good question, what I'll be doing tomorrow. Let me see. I will be playing some House Flipper 2. Let's go. House Flipper 2 in the morning, and then my voice Zoo in the evening. So I hope to see you all then for both. So with that, I hope that you have a lovely night, rest up well, and I'll see you all far sooner than you think. So I've been Zander Netherbrand. You have been my dear, sweet, wonderful Netherlings, and I hope that that you guys have a cozy little time. So with that, bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. I see you. Don't try and sneak those in at the end. Love something. What do you mean? Jokes aside, heard many things. I really needed to hear. Thank you, Fanny. And Katie, let's end this restaurant. Seem your handsome. Have a good rest, Annie. Thank you very much, darling. And 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 as well. I missed you already, Zanny, but have a good evening. But much love to you guys. Okay, much love. I'll see you guys soon. Okay, much love. Okay, until the next. Goodbye. I'm gonna go rage over to Dio now. Goodbye.